update your glasses and contact prescription, and we do exams for eye diseases like glaucoma and macular degeneration. You're more than just eyes to us. Make an appointment today by calling 580-482-0051. Dr. Amy Straub and Altus Family Vision. Our focus is on you.
Kirk and Todd Duff and Shelley and Jolie at Power Plus Beef Genetics just east of Hobart are a fourth-generation farm and ranch family breeding Angus and A-plus cattle. Kirk and Todd are both Hobart graduates. Both are active in the community and church and a whole lot of other things. They're Bearcat fans, and they encourage you to support our youth in all their activities. Attend all the games you can. Proud to be Bearcat boosters, expecting another great year. So good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Kirk and Todd Duff, Duff Brothers Beef Genetics.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
Looking for something special for your Valentine's sweetie this Valentine's Day? I know the perfect place, and they have the sweetest deals in town. It's the Flower Shop on Main in Hobart. Get your orders in early. Angie can make a wonderful gift basket for him or her. She has candies, stuffed animals, snoozy slippers, along with little girl snoozy slippers now too. There's simplified lotions, jewelry, and of course flowers of all kinds. The Flower Shop on Main in Hobart is the perfect place to find the perfect gift for your sweetie this Valentine's Day.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756. One of the biggest basketball fans in Oklahoma is Larry Halford from Hobart. Larry coached Hobart girls basketball in the 60s, junior high, high school, all levels. And in 7 years, Larry won a lot of ball games. And for the last 45 or so years, Larry has been Hobart's #1 fan. He goes to all the games. In fact, Larry's seen over 3,000 Hobart Bearcat basketball games. He's a real fan. So go Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from the Halford family. Larry and Brad, Jim and Marty, the Halfords from Hobart.
When it's Wednesday, it's sale day at the Hobart Stockyards. The Hobart Stockyards is a fine facility with good people to take good care of your cattle and work for a successful sale. Cattle are accepted all day Tuesday, and they'll feed and water them. As Rex Fleming always says,
well, I'm not sure what Rex says, but I know that we're back here at Western Oklahoma State College as we get ready for another elimination bowl game. This one between the Lady Cats of Hobart and the Lady Indians of Navajo. If you win, you'll come back and play tomorrow against Lady for the 5th place crown. If you lose, you can come back, but you will be a spectator here at Western Oklahoma State College. The Lady Indians surprised yesterday afternoon by Cordell as Jana Rogers slowed things down, and it was Navajo, the number 3 seed, losing to number 6 Cordell 33-26. Meantime, the Lady Bearcats took it on the collective chin, beaten by Luther 51-30. For Joe Knapp, it is a young basketball team that he has, and they at times experience growing pains. These are young kids that we actually used to referee their Little League ball games, and it is fun to see them as they grow up. But again, many of them are freshmen, some of them are sophomores, so it is a growing process for them indeed. We got a little bit of a discussion going on here at the scorers table as we are getting signed in and getting ready for this one. As we mentioned, the winner will play tomorrow for 5th place as they will do battle with the Lady Bison. Lady winning our first game of the day over Snyder by a final score of 65-37. 20 in the victory for Caitlin Brewster, including 18 from behind the three-point arc. So, do we have them back? Are we ready? We'll take a quick break, come back, and have your starting lineups in the opening tap here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Your Farmers Insurance agent in Hobart is Jack Hogg, and Jack has over 25 years' experience. Jack believes in keeping you informed of ways to protect what's important: auto, home, life. Whatever your insurance need, he'll find the policy you need, and you can enjoy personal service. He'll not only be your agent, but your friend. Always involved in the community, proud to be a Bearcat booster. Trust a proven company, Farmers Insurance, and a proven agent. Jack Hogg at 901 South Main in Hobart, 580-726-3077.
Starting five of the Hobart Lady Bearcats being introduced here. They'll go with Addie Hegland. She'll be joined by Lexi Tompkins, Faith Funkhauser, Lexi Smith, Kinley Smith, rather. And the final member of that starting five for the Lady Bearcats will be Lexi Meinert. So it's Hegland, Meinert, and Smith, Tompkins, and Smith, the starting five for Hobart, dressed in their road blue uniforms with the gold and white striping. They'll matriculate on the left end of your listening device in the first half of play under the direction, as we mentioned, of Jeff Knapp. Meantime, it'll be the Lady Indians in their home white uniforms with the red numerals and the red and black trim, and they'll go with Kaylee Cross. She'll be joined by Caitlin Martinez and Gracie Brooks, Gabby Killey, and the final member of that starting five will be Abby Bates. So Cross, Martinez, and Brooks, Killey, and Bates out on the floor for David Doss and the Lady Indians of Navajo. Good to have you alongside here on Classic Hits 97.7. Gotten a couple of alerts you probably have as well. There is a plan to at least temporarily shut down the partial government shutdown that has been going on now for the last 5 weeks. That announcement coming up officially here in just a little bit. But again, it would appear that the event is over at least for a while, and I know that there are lots of federal workers that are delighted by that. So we're about ready to get this one underway here on Classic Hits 97.7. Cross will jump with her opposite number, and I believe that is Lexi Meinert, and it is. Hello, by the way, to Kinsey Laughlin watching in on the broadcast. And right away, we will get a scrum and another jump ball. There you go. Dylan Fox now, our videographer for game number 3, and we keep talking about this, but my goodness, jump ball after jump ball. Well, and we actually have to re-jump this because there was no possession established. So they will re-jump it. The ball on the tip just simply sat out on the floor, and now this time it will be controlled by Meinert and company. We are underway. Mackenzie Laughlin watching in on Facebook Live. Hi, Mackenzie. Good to have you alongside, kiddo. Kinley Smith here on the near side, and see if Joe Knapp tries to slow things down here this afternoon in this ball game against the Lady Indians of Navajo. Faith Funkhauser went inside, and ball going to be taken away. The pass intended for Lexi Meinert. The ball got tipped, and here comes Caitlin Martinez and Navajo with her first offensive possession. Just underway, 7:20 left, quarter number 1. Bates on the right side. She'll go to Kelly, back over the top to Kaylee. Cross struggled yesterday from the field. See if she can't get herself uncorked a little bit here this afternoon. Kaylee behind the arc, going to go underneath the basket. Her pass too tall. Kelly was open on the baseline, but the pass no good, and the turnover going to give it right back now to Hobart. By the way, Addie Hegland's grandparents, they check us out on Facebook Live, we're told, and oksports.tv. They live up there in Gate in the Oklahoma Panhandle. Tompkins now on the run out. She'll go to Hegland. Addie, shot from point-blank range, didn't go. Rebound, Kelly, and Cross wants to run now for Navajo. She'll go inside around Smith. Good defense by Kinley. Held her ground. Ball came free. Cross got it. She'll go up top to Kelly. Gabby, little bounce pass here on the near side to Brooks. Gracie will bobble and reset now to Kelly. Just underway, no score, 6:35 and running in the first period of play. Navajo with the ball. Martinez looks on the baseline. Nothing there. Comes out top now to Bates, and a reversal to Cross. Cross inside. Ball partially blocked. We'll get a reach-in foul call on the floor here. Check the whistle against the Lady Indians. Well, they called it instead on Hobart. Was it on Lexi Tompkins? Well, they called the foul on 15, and I don't have anybody on 15. Well, Faith Funkhauser, I'm sorry, it was. Okay. Funkhauser with the foul. That'll be the first on Faith, and number 1 on Hobart. So the Lady Indians will get it back. Kaylee Cross, right side, giving up the dribble, needs some help. Martinez will give it to her. Now off the bounce, here comes Caitlin. Left side, Gabby Kelly. Kelly, baseball pass over the top, caught by Cross. Good close out there by Kinley Smith. Now Martinez going to go inside, fall down, ball rolls out of bounds. They said it was last touched by Lexi Minert. 6:01 left in quarter number 1. David Doss working the officials a little bit. Thought maybe on that foul a moment ago he should have been shooting free throws. 3-ball dialed up here. Martinez. Shot no good. Rebound loose and taken away by Kinley Smith. Smith now picked up in the backcourt. Ball in no man's land. Good job by Addie to go get it, and Heglin will bring it across the timeline. Addie comes here on the near side to Kinley. Smith back to Heglin. 5:35 and running in the first period of play. We've got no score. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Martinez. And Caitlin will play defense out in front of us. Kinley Smith the inbound. She'll go to Heglin. 5:30 left in the first period of play. Addie back to Kinley. At the right hash mark, Smith back to Heglin. Again, he'll spread the floor, Will Hobart. Faith Funkhauser on the left wing, asking for the ball. Tompkins up top. Underneath, Minert. Heglin stops at the top of the arc. And again, we saw this yesterday with Cordell. They slowed the game down and able to pick up a victory over Navajo. And if you're the Hobart Brain Trust, why not do the same thing? It worked for Cordell yesterday. See if you can't make it work for yourself as well. Heglin, nice little spin move there. Got the ball to Smith. Now Faith over the top. Funkhauser, baseball pass. 4:50 left here in the first quarter of play. And we've got no score. Just a game of chase for the second day in a row for Navajo. And got to be frustrated for the Lady Indians. They were frustrated yesterday, no doubt about it, in that bowl game against Cordell. And they scored only in the 20s. And this one is on pace to have them do the same thing. Kinley Smith. And again, just allowing Hobart to play catch behind the arc. Caitlin Martinez going to come out a little bit further now and force the action. Heglin with a catch. She'll go around Bates, leaves it. Left side, 3-ball on the way, and the shot won't go down for Funkhauser. Ball out of bounds, and it'll be Navajo basketball. Well, Joe Knapp, even though the shot was no good, he did not mind that sequence there because, well, it took a ton of time off the clock. 4:14 and running in the first period of play. Caitlin Martinez going to walk it across the timeline. By the way, you heard me talk a moment ago about my videographer, and of course would be Dylan Fox. He and Tanner will have the next ball game for you, as yours truly will take a break. I think Mama Bear is on her way to probably keep the score and run the camera too. Pass inside, tip free. Kinley Smith going to come away with it, and good defense on the interior that time. Turned in by Hobart. Lady Bearcats and Lady Indians, no score, 3:40 left, first quarter of play. Funkhauser over the top to Kinley. Smith for 3, got it to go. Kinley Smith. And that was a big league 3 there. That was from behind the college arc. So with 3:25 left of the first quarter of play, the first basket of the game made by Hobart. Navajo trying to answer. That's Cross for 3. Shot won't go. And the rebound, Lexi Tompkins. Tompkins will hand it off now to Addie, and Heglin will walk it across the timeline. Her club on top, 3:10 left, period number 1. Kinley Smith in the corner to Faith Funkhauser. Now on the baseline, they'll go to Tompkins and had it taken away by Kaylee Cross. Good defense by Cross. Here comes Martinez back the other way. Martinez between a couple of defenders. Going to put up the shot. Wouldn't roll in, but she's fouled and will go to the line to shoot too. Check the foul on Hobart, and it'll be their second team foul. And individually, I believe they've got it on Faith Funkhauser. They do. That'll be 2 on Faith and 2, as we mentioned, on Hobart. So Caitlin Martinez going to shoot a couple of free throws. 2:55 left in the first quarter of play. 3-0 our score. First free throw, Martinez spins in and out. Caitlin will get one more. Substitution now for the Lady Cats. As setting down will be Funkhauser with those 2 fouls, and Carissa Smith comes into the ballgame. Also substitutions for the Lady Indians. Lily Graham comes in, and Rocio Kiwi will check in as well. Well, look at this. Amanda Davis has come in, and so has Kelly Taylor. And now Trinity Roar will come in. So David Doss furious with his starters, and he has changed everybody out. How about that? 2:50 left here in the first period of play, and it's a 3-1 ball game. Hobart on top. Smith into the front court to Tompkins. Lexi, double team near the timeline, in trouble, needs some help. She'll get it in the form of Carissa Smith. Smith by Lily Graham. Boy, they're pushing and shoving. Now Smith up top. Kinley to Carissa. Reverse it here near side. Lexi Tompkins, and we'll get a foul on Lily Graham. Graham, frustrated, picks up her personal. That'll be the first. And number 1 called on the Lady Indians. 2:28 left in the first quarter of play. 3-1, you heard right. Into the backcourt. Addie Heglin will get the entry pass. Tompkins now left wing. And a jump ball going to be called here. Good defense on the edge by Kiwi. Rocio holding her ground, getting the jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way on the alternate possession for Navajo. So running the offense now for the Lady Indians will be Trinity Roar. Roar coming in yesterday, played hard. She and Lily Graham really got after it. Roar going to go inside here. A little push-off, puts up the shot, didn't get it to go. Lexi Tompkins fouled on the rebound. And going to get a push here on Lily Graham. And that'll be 2 quick ones on Lily. And team foul number 2 called on Navajo. 2:04 left in the first. It's a 3-1 ball game. And there are actually people in the gym. I know you can't hear them, but they can hear me. Flying across the well, not getting there. It looked like she was going to get to the timeline and come across it. Minert, and then Alec will give it up to Kinley. Smith, right in front of us. She'll go to Lexi Tompkins. Tompkins, pressure defense out high. Boy, getting frustrated. You can tell Hobart certainly is. Heglin back to Tompkins. 1:40 left here in the first quarter of play. Carissa will make the catch, and now they'll reverse out top to Addie. Dangerous pass there. And you could hear Coach Knapp say, no long passes. That was one destined to be picked off. Now Addie going to attack, go inside. Great pass. Shot from point-blank range. Will not fall for Minard. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touched, I believe, by Kelly Taylor. And it will still be Hobart basketball. 1:20 left here in the first quarter of play. 3-1 our score. Hobart to inbound. They get it to Tompkins. Lexi from point-blank range. That won't go. Battling for the rebound. And a good job by Carissa Smith to keep it alive. Now a deep 3 on the way for Kinley. And that one goes out of bounds. And getting it back will be Navajo. Back into the ball game now. The starting 5 for David Doss. They had a little coming to Jesus meeting right there. Let's see how they respond. Bates, Brooks, Cross, along with Martinez and Kelly back into the ballgame now for David Doss's team. 1:05 left in the first quarter of play. 3-1. It is a 2-point lead for Hobart. Kaylee up top. Goes right side to Brooks. Back to Cross. Cross diagonal. Goes Bates baseline. Bates puts it on the floor. Good defense by Carissa Smith on the denial. Now Cross. She'll give up the dribble. Needs some help. Goes right side to Kelly. Gabby, lob inside. Too tall for Bates. Ball going to go out of bounds. No, a good job by Bates to save it. And she got it into the hands of Martinez. Boy, that's a great play by Bates to save that basketball. So a reset now for Kelly and company. Abby going to go baseline. Puts up the shot over Tompkins. And will score Abby Bates. Navajo will tie it at 3. 20 seconds left. Quarter number 1. Carissa Smith. And she'll go to Minert. Now in front of us, Lexi Tompkins. Tompkins across the timeline. Down to 10 seconds left in quarter number 1. Carissa Smith out high, giving up the dribble. She'll go to Tompkins. Now here on the near side, Heglin. Addie going to go inside, attack. Got hammered on the arm. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul going to be called on Gracie Brooks. That'll be her first. Team foul number 3 on the Lady Indians. Joe Knapp going to get everybody off the block so there's no foul on an attempted rebound. Addie Heglin tries to make it a moot point as she shoots 2 free throws. First one good. Heglin will get one more. Hobart on top, 4-3 with 1.8 left here in quarter number 1. Second free throw on the way for Heglin, and this one is good as well. So Heglin made them both. And with 1.8 left in the quarter, a long 3 for Cross comes up well short. And boy, they never started the clock. And now they start the clock. The ball was out of bounds. All right, 5-3 at the end of one. Hobart on top by 2. You and I come back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Whether you're looking for your first home, your next home, or you just want to refinance your current home, you need to see Jim or Tommy, the experienced lenders at Interbank. Don't wait for interest rates to go up. Now's the time to act. Interbank wants your business. If it's a doable deal, we'll do it. Whatever your specific banking need, we consider it a privilege to be your bank. We're Interbank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students.
At the end of one, it's Hobart in front of Navajo, 5-3. As the Lady Cats getting 3 from Kinley Smith and a couple of free throws from Addie Hegland. Meantime, on the other side, David Doss, 2 points for Abby Bates and a free throw for Caitlin Martinez. And there we have it. It's a 5-3 ball game at the end of the first quarter of play. Hobart will get it to begin the second. They work left end of your listening device or viewing device. As Dylan Fox reminds me that we've got viewers out there. Kinley Smith and company with the ball. She's out there with Addie Hegland. Also Carissa Smith, Lexi Tompkins, and Lexi Meinert as well. Hobart in their road blue uniforms with the gold numerals and the gold and white trim. Navajo will get them defensively for you as they are in their white with the red numerals and the red and black trim. Smith for a deep 3. Kinley didn't get it to go. The long rebound going to be collected by Abby Bates. She's there with Caitlin Martinez, Gabby Kelly, Gracie Brooks, and also Kaylee Cross. Navajo home white uniforms. 7:20 left in the first half of play. Cross open left side. 3 on the way. Got it. Kaylee Cross. Well, I'll tell you what, if Cross gets wound up, look out. She's given her club their first lead of the ball game, 6-5. Now the pass on the in court, or on the front court, taken away by Gabby Kelly. Carissa Smith couldn't get there. Good job by Kelly to shield the ball with her body. Cross, same corner, same result, knocking it down. Kaylee Cross. Back-to-back buckets from the same spot. Joe Knapp wants a timeout. 9-5. Navajo leads by 4. 6:52 left in the first half of play. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
AFR agents in our great state are in many cases agents in the town they grew up in. That's the case in Hobart, where Justin Krieger is the local AFR agent. He grew up here. His interests are in Hobart and Kiowa County. He's involved in sports, FFA, 4-H, as well as the Main Street program in the local chamber. He wants to be your agent. Farm, life, home, automobile, liability. An agent that will find you the right policy, giving you the right protection. Come see Justin Krieger, your AFR agent in Hobart. Phone 726-3076.
6:52 left in the first half of play. Kaylee Cross breaking out of her shooting slump in a hurry, knocking down back-to-back threes from the same spot on the left side, and has given her club a 4-point lead, 9-5. 6:52 left in the first half of play, and a timeout taken by by Joe Knapp. See if he made any substitutions during that timeout. No, it will still be Kinley Smith, Carissa Smith, along with Lexi Meinert, Lexi Tompkins, and Addie Hegland. Inbounds pass caught here on the near side by Carissa, middle of the floor. She'll go to Hegland, and Addie walked. Good defense by Abby Bates, and somebody got to help out Addie Hegland there because the defense was there, and you make a catch, turn, see somebody in your vision. You don't have any idea they're there, you're going to flinch, and it's not the fault of Hegland. She got to get some help from her club. Martinez now over the top to Abby Bates. And Kayla will back it out. Our 2 games in the championship half of the semifinals, I don't think it'll be a slow pace like this. Martinez for 3, doesn't get it to go. Nobody put a body on Kelly. She got the rebound and the putback, and will go to the line for an old-fashioned 3-point play. Gabby Kelly with her first 2 of the ball game. Basket was good, and the foul was called on Addie Hegland. On Addie, that'll be her first. ENT number 3 called on Hobart. So Kelly at the free throw line, and Gabby will knock it down. Oh, and now they've changed the foul. They called the foul on Carissa Smith and not Addie Hegland. So Smith with a foul, not Hegland. Free throw, by the way, was good. 11-5, the lead 6 now for Navajo. Into the front court, Carissa Smith. What a pass there. Minert and Lexi, double dribble. Alec will be playing later on tonight in the semifinals of the boys' championship half of the bracket. So the turnover now going to give it back to Navajo. And after that conversation that found the starters on the bench with David Doss while the second group was in there, it has been a different Navajo team. Brooks on the right side for a couple, didn't get it to go. Kelly the putback, that won't fall. Nobody boxing out inside. And finally, a good job by Carissa Smith to go get it for Hobart, and then she'll get fouled in the backcourt. And they've called it on Caitlin Martinez. That'll be her first, and team foul number 4 called on Navajo. Heaven King comes in, setting down, will be Minert, Lexi, that is, for the Lady Bearcats. Right in front of us, Tompkins with the catch. She'll go by Kelly. Lexi, dribble, drive, inside. Hegland, pass through her hands, out of bounds. And I'm not so sure that Lexi Tompkins shouldn't just go all the way to the cup right there. All right, she's got an open path to the basket, and nobody picking her up. As it is, the turnover now going to give it back to Caitlin Martinez and company. And they lead 12-5 with 5:35 left in the first half of play. Bates off the dribble penetration. She'll put up the shot. Good defense by King. As the ball came up short, went out of bounds, but it was touched by Hobart apparently. It'll be Navajo basketball. 12-5 lead for the Lady Indians. Skip pass over the top. Good defense there by Hegland. She'll poke it free and picked up by Hobart. On the one, Tompkins, Lexi, dribble, drive. This time she does go to the basket, gets the foul, and will go to the line to shoot too. I like that. Lexi Tompkins attacking the glass. Foul called on David Doss's Gracie Brooks. That'll be her second. And team number 5 called on the Lady Indians. So at the free throw line to shoot too, Lexi Tompkins. First one on the way. Tompkins got it to go. Lexi will have one more. Whenever I see Lexi shoot free throws, as Amanda Davis going to come back into the ballgame now, Brooks will sit down with those 2 fouls. I always think of the Muppets song, "Why Are There So Many Songs About Rainbows?" because she shoots it so high. Second free throw on the way for Tompkins is good. Kermit the Frog, by the way, made an appearance this morning on Michael in the Morning, Monday through Friday morning, 6 to 9, Classic Hits 97.7. Shameless free plug number 1 of the day. 12-7 ball game. As it's a 5-point lead for the Lady Indians. Kelly between the 2 circles. She'll go to cross. Kaylee sets, fires 3. That one off the front of the iron, doesn't go. Kenley Smith with a rebound. Smith wants to run, does. Down the far sideline, giving chase is Kelly and company. She'll kick it back out top, and a reset now for Carissa Smith. Tompkins going to fire a 3. Shot doesn't count. Oh, what is this all about? David Doss says good call. And Lexi Tompkins now going to come here on the air side. And apparently she's got a little blood going on, a little tiny bloody nose. And so she'll have to sit down, and coming back into the ballgame, Faith Funkhauser. Earlier today, I'm still looking for the blood there as Lexi wiping on her nose. But earlier today, we did have a player for Snyder take one to the chops. Victoria Mariquin, and she was bleeding. It was obvious. There wasn't any doubt about that. Thing that makes that tough is Lexi hits the 3. It doesn't count, and she's got to sit down. We could hear Joe Knapp after the call was made. He just kind of said, "Are you kidding me?" And it's just been that kind of year for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. They trail here 12-7, 4:45 left in the first half of play. As we mentioned, Faith Funkhauser now back into the ballgame for Hobart. Addie Hegland comes here on the near side, leaves it for Kinley. Smith had the 3, won't take it, back to Addie. She'll dribble, drive, and they're going to call her for a travel. Yeah, looked like she put the ball on the floor before she shuffled the feet. Lexi Tompkins will come back in. They got the nose situation cleared up, and Funkhauser will sit down. Wow. Well, Dan Patrick used to be on ESPN, and he'd do a Sunday night Sports Center show with Keith Oberman and he would talk about how quiet it was. It was as quiet as a church mouse. It's kind of how it is here. 3 ball all the way for Cross, no good. Ball batted around, knocked out of bounds. And we're going to get a foul here. Faith Funkhauser will check back in. And we will get a personal foul called on Hobart's Heaven King. That'll be the first on Heaven. And team foul number 4 called on the Lady Cats. So Amanda Davis will go to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2. And Funkhauser will check in after the first of the 2. Free throw for Amanda does not roll in. Davis will get one more. Funkhauser in, and Carissa Smith will set down now for Hobart. 12-7 ball game. Second free throw, Davis goes in. Amanda, 1 of 2. It's her first point of the ball game, and it makes it a 6-point lead, 13-7. Tompkins, little bounce pass here on the near side to Smith. Kenley into the front court. Funkhauser, Faith back to King. Heaven shot from 10, didn't get it to go. Bates with a rebound. Abby in traffic, weaves her way through it, hands it off to Caitlin Martinez. Midway point, quarter number 2. 3 ball, Gabby Kelly, front of the iron, no. Ball batted around a couple of times. Kenley Smith going to come out of the pack. Kenley on the run down the far side, and Joe Knapp to her right saying, slow down. She does to Addie Heglin. 3:45 left in the first half of play. Faith in front of us, Funkhauser puts the ball on the floor. Gracie Brooks comes in at the next dead ball for Navajo. Heglin gets the pass over the top, leaves it in the corner for Kenley. Now back out top to Addie. She'll get bumped by Martinez, and a foul will be called on Caitlin. Caitlin Martinez has picked up her second. Team foul number 6 called on David Doss's club. Stops clock with 3:28 left in the first half. And set to check back in Brooks. Gracie will come in, and Amanda Davis will set down. 3:28 left in the first half. And seriously, if you weren't listening to us on the internet or on the radio, you could hear us because it's so quiet inside this building. 3:20 left in the first half of play. Hobart playing catch out high. That's Heglin and Funkhauser. Now Addie going to put it on the floor. Comes near side to Faith. Lexi Tompkins, Kenley Smith, and Heaven King down on the blocks for Hobart. Heglin goes here on the near side to Faith, and King makes a tough catch. And she'll get bottled up on the near side and lose the ball out of bounds. Heaven King. 3:02 left in the half, 13-7. Walking across the timeline now, Caitlin Martinez. And Martinez and Navajo kind of getting lulled into sleep as well. 3 ball, Bates, Abby shot too strong. Weak side rebound, Martinez. And a reset, not yet though. Foul going to be called on Lexi Tompkins. That'll be her first. And team foul number 5 called on Hobart. 2:45 left in the first half of play. 12-7 our score. Gabby Kelly to inbound to our right. Gabby will go to Martinez, and Caitlin going to walk it out and bring it between the 2 circles. Abby Bates looking inside, nothing there. Kelly standing 20 feet from the basket. Bates now will throw it over the top to Martinez. This is what you would call a statuesque ball game. Cross off the dribble penetration, gets stripped by Tompkins on the way to the bucket. Lexi in trouble, needs some help. She'll go over the top now to Heglin. Addie had the ball slapped out of her hands by Caitlin Martinez. 2:18 left in the first half of play. 13-7, 6-point lead. Hobart Lady Bearcats, or I should say the Hollis Lady Tigers, coming into the building. They'll play later tonight against Mangum in a championship semifinal matchup. Penetration by Heglin, kick over to King. Now she'll go to Kenley. Smith give it at the dribble. Addie will get it back. Little bump out high by Cross. Now Lexi Tompkins will get it. 2 minutes left in the first half of play. Lexi, hand on her hip, and give it over the top to Kenley Smith. Kenley, little ball fake to Heglin. Back over to Tompkins. Coming out and getting her will be Kelly. Double team trap. And right back to Heglin. Addie, dribble, penetration, kick. King, right side, got it. Heaven King. The assist to Addie Heglin. And that'll make it 13-9. Minute 35 left in the first half of play. Into the front court, Gabby Kelly. Kelly to Martinez. Off the dribble. They'll go inside to Kelly, and Kelly puts up the shot. Traveled made the catch, and good defense by Heaven King on the block. Coaxed the turnover out of the Lady Indians of Navajo. So 13-9 now with a minute left in the first half of play. King, dangerous pass there, going to be taken away by Bates. She'll drive, can't get the shot to go down, but got fouled by Kinley Smith. And a two-shot opportunity here for the Navajo Lady Indians and Abby Bates. First foul of the ball game on Kinley, and team foul number 6 called on Hobart in the first half. So Smith will go to the free throw line to shoot two, or Bates will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. First one on the way for Abby, no good. She'll get one more. Martinez will set down, and Lily Graham will come back in now for the Lady Indians. Minute 14 left in the half. Second one on the way, no good. King tries to keep the rebound alive, gets it to Funkhauser, and a good effort that time by Hobart on that loose basketball. Kinley Smith now run out on the other end. Her shot comes up short, rebound out high. Funkhauser there to get it, and with a minute left, Lady Bearcats will get it back. Down by 4, 13-9. Good job of getting to the 50-50 ball that time by the Lady Cats. Tompkins giving up the dribble. She'll come out near the timeline to Kinley. Smith back now to Tompkins. Diagonal pass, Hegland. Addy, deep 3 on the way. Front of the iron, didn't get it to go. And the rebound taken away by Lily Graham. Navajo will get it back up by 4. Good look that time by Hegland. Just couldn't get the ball to go in. Down to 30 seconds left in the first half of play. Kaylee Cross, who hit a couple of threes, out high. She'll go to Graham. Lily gets a screen, fires a 3, doesn't get it to go. Hegland gets the long rebound. Hegland out in front. Graham giving chase. Addy with a shot, doesn't get it to go, but a foul going to be called on Lily Graham. That'll be 3 on Graham in the first half. Team foul number 7 on David Doss's club. So Hegland will go to the line to shoot 2. Good job by Addy on the run out. 13-9, 4-point ball game. 2 for Hegland here. Misses the first, she'll get one more. Addy had been 2 of 2 from the line. 4 of 5 from the free throw line in the first half is Hobart. Trinity Rohrer has come into the contest now for Navajo. Kelly Taylor will check in as well if Hegland makes the free throw, and she does. That'll make it 13-10, 21.1 left in the first half of play. Kelly will sit down, and as we mentioned, Taylor going to come into the ball game. 3-point ball game, 13-10. Inbounds pass, caught on the near side by Trinity Rohrer. Down to 10 seconds left in the first half of play. Trinity giving up the dribble. She go inside to Cross. That ball may have been partially blocked. And getting the loose basketball and getting fouled will be Kinley Smith. And Smith will get a chance to shoot 1-1 with 6.5 left in the first half of play. See who they call the foul on. And the official says it's on Trinity Rohrer. That's her first. Team foul number 8 called on David Doss's team. And so now to the free throw line, Kinley Smith. Smith to shoot 1-1. Nobody on the blocks for Hobart as Joe Knapp doesn't want to risk a foul. Free throw no good. Navajo with the rebound, trying to beat the clock. Kelly Taylor to Kaylee. And for 3 at the buzzer. Comes off the front of the iron. Cross had a good look, but Kaylee couldn't get it to go down. We have played 16 minutes. 13 on the board for Navajo. 10 for Hobart. 13-10, 3-point lead. Navajo in front of Hobart at the intermission. You and I step aside. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, check out the January specials at Parts Plus in Hobart. Parts Plus batteries, silver $75.99, platinum $96.99, gold $94.99. Monroe-Matic plus shock absorbers, they're just $26.99. Mystic Bar and Chain Oil is a bargain at $4.49. Wix cabin air filters start at $17.49, and the Performance Test antifreeze testers $119 and $2.99. Don't forget our large storage units and low tire prices at Parts Plus in Hobart. Parts and a lot more. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 7 locations to serve you: Hobart, Cordell, Sentinel, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, and Mangum. A family serving families. Larry and Kim Eshitai and their qualified staff are at your service 24/7. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. Larry and Kim Eshitai. There for you in your time of need. Count on Larry and Kim Eshitai. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, rayandmarthas.com. Sonny's Express is now serving delicious Hunt Brothers pizza, and they have a full-service grill in Roosevelt. Hunt Brothers Pizza is now available in Hobart, Roosevelt, and in Granite. Don't forget the delicious Subways at the original Sonny's in Hobart, plus a full deli. Sonny's Express. 5 locations to serve you, 3 in Hobart, 1 in Roosevelt, 1 in Granite. Remember, now a full-service grill and Hunt Brothers Pizza in Roosevelt. Make a stop today out of Sonny's Express.
At the half, it is Navajo out in front of Hobart by a score of 13-10. It was Hobart on top 5-3 at the end of the first period of play, and then Navajo a 10-5 run in that second quarter of play, and they lead it by 3, 13-10. Check the scoring for the Lady Indians. Kaylee Cross leading the way. She's got 6 on a pair of 3-pointers. 3 in the first half for Gabby Killey. 2 for Abby Bates and 1 apiece for Kayla Martinez and Amanda Davis. From the foul line, Navajo 3 of 7 in that first half of play. And again, they lead 13-10. Foul situation for David Dawson's team. Multiple fouls for Lily Graham. She's got 3. Gracie Brooks has got 2. Caitlin Martinez with 2. And again, Navajo on top by 3. 13-10. On the other side of the ledger, we look at the scoring for Joe Knapp's club, and they got 3 in the first half from Kinley Smith. She knocked down a 3. Addie Hegland has got 3 as she made 3 of 4 free throws. 2 in the first half for Lexi Tompkins, and 2 as well for Heaven King. 13-10. Free throws, 5 of 7 in the first half was this group from Hobart. And the foul situation for Joe Knapp, he's got only 1 player with multiple fouls. That would be Faith Funkhauser. She has got 2. The winner of this one will play tomorrow afternoon for 5th place against Lady. Lady earlier today bouncing Snyder from the postseason party, if you will, 65-37. Lady also playing in the boys' 5th place game as they beat Navajo 65-56. They'll await the winner of our next game between Snyder and Hollis. At the half, 13-10. Hollis, golly, too many teams and too little time. It is a 13-10 lead. Navajo out in front of Hobart at the intermission. We're back for the second half after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
If you think you're paying too much for insurance, you should see Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency in Hobart. The Watkins Agency is an independent agency representing several companies, and Van will find you the best rate and the best coverage for the home, automobile, farm insurance, liability, whatever you need. Contact Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency, 320 South Washington in Hobart. Give him a call at 580-726-5190. Woodland Gardens Assisted Living Center in Hobart is a new and beautiful facility. Woodland Gardens is for people 55 years of age and older. They offer 34 units, 448 square foot apartments. They serve 3 delicious home-cooked meals every day. Check out this new and quite beautiful facility for yourself or for a loved one. For more information, call Pat Holt, Administrator, 580-752-4445, 752-4445, Woodland Gardens at 915 North Broadway in Hobart.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit WOSC.edu.
Western Technology Center, an important member of Oklahoma's career tech system. It provides skills for success in today's workplace. Call today to find out what WTC can offer you. Western Technology Center, educating people for success. Give them a call at 580-726-8400 or online at westtech.edu. Western Technology Center.
I got a future waiting for me.
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Guys, that special time of the year to get that special gift is almost here. Valentine's Day will be here soon, and Allison at Ace in the Hole has a special gift that you need to get. If you're just not sure, get a gift certificate. Allison also has a winter clearance sale with new merchandise arriving every day for spring. There's brands like Consuelo, Silver, and Rock Revival jeans, lots of beautiful jewelry. But for sure, remember Valentine's Day, it's coming soon, so see Allison at Ace in the Hole in downtown Hobart.
The foundation of success for any business is a strong sense of community. At Bank First, our roots run deep in Oklahoma. In fact, we're in more than 50 communities statewide. We're proud to be your next-door neighbors and your friends. Whether you have basic checking, cash management, or investment needs, Bank First can provide quality financial products for your business to prosper. Let us be your business partner. You'll find our people make a world of difference. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC.
Barbara and Larry Stewart at Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart are longtime Hobart Bearcat and Lady Bearcat boosters, proud once again to help with the radio broadcasts. Folks, when you need your hair cut, fixed, colored, tell Barbara the color, the cut, the style you want, and friends, she will do it. Barbara's been a beautician for a bunch of years, and she's really good. Call for an appointment, 726-3532.
Barbara's at 800 South Broadway in Hobart.
And go Bearcats. Good luck from Barbara and Larry Stewart. Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart. James and Betty Chaplin have been a part of Hobart for a long time. As a matter of fact, for over 40 years. They are proud to live here, proud to do their part in supporting our youth in all their activities. James and Betty have 4 granddaughters in the Hobart schools. They wish our youth success in activities like sports, academics, band, show ring, whatever they're doing. Do your best, because James and Betty are proud of you, proud to be Bearcat boosters. That's James and Betty Chaplin and family saying, go Bearcats.
Second half set to get underway here on Classic Hits 97.7. My videographer, Dylan, has made his way into the hospitality room, and they are serving up Whataburger. Is that a chicken sandwich you got there? Man, I'll tell you what, you're a dog, man. That's all right. Dylan got the next ball game with his brother. He and Tanner. You can bet your bottom dollar I'll be headed that way. Second half set to get underway here. It'll be Gabby Kelly and Navajo with the basketball as they play on the left end of your listening device here in this second half of play. Oh, you lost your bobby pin, I see there. Okay, very good. Kayla Martinez getting the start in the second half. Gabby Kelly along with Kaylee Cross, Abby Bates, and Gracie Brooks for David Doss in their home white uniforms, red numerals, red and black trim, and Bates nearly lost the ball out of bounds. Tompkins comes up with a steal. Lexi, Addie Hegland, along with Lexi Minor, Kinley Smith, and Faith Funkhauser in the second half for Joe Knapp, dressed in their road blue uniforms with the gold numerals and the gold and white trim. We'll get a foul, and it should be a couple of free throws here for Kinley Smith. Let's see. It'll be Funkhauser instead. Called the foul on Gabby Kelly. So the foul on Kelly going to be her first of the ball game, and number 1 of the second half called against Navajo. At the free throw line, a couple of free throws, Funkhauser. Faith will roll into first, and she'll get one more. Faith Funkhauser. So Funkhauser makes it a 13-11 contest. Second one on the way for Faith, and this one is good as well. So Funkhauser looking confident from the free throw line. Faith will cut the lead now for Navajo to 13-12. Again, the winner coming back and playing tomorrow for 5th place against Lady in a game that gets underway at noon. Martinez out high. She'll go to Cross. Backdoor to Brooks. Now back out top. Kelly. Gabby. 3-point shot well off the mark. Rebound put back by Cross. Doesn't go. And a foul going to be called on Kinley Smith. So to the free throw line will go. And that foul, by the way, on Kinley Smith, her second. And team foul number 1 of the second half on Hobart. To the free throw line, Kaylee Cross. Cross makes the first. She'll get one more. Kaylee was 7 in the ball game. Hit a couple of three-pointers in the first half of play. That's her first free throw. Makes it 14-12. Second one on the way for Cross. It's good as well. Kaylee Cross. So Kaylee with 8 in the ball game. And her club leads it by 3, 15-12. Full court pressure defense now for Navajo. Smith down the far sideline to Minor. Lexi giving up the dribble. You got to watch that 10-second count. And the ball going to be tipped out of bounds. Boy, that is a bailout right there because that 10-second count was getting close. And the ball knocked out of bounds by Cross, and they'll get a reset on the 10 seconds. I'm telling you, it was getting real close. Addie Hegland going to get the inbounds pass here. Addie coming across the timeline to Kinley Smith right in front of us. Kinley leaves it in the corner to Minert inside Funkhauser. Faith had the ball knocked out of her hands by Gabby Gilly. Thought she got hit on the arm. No call. And here comes Cross now back the other way. Cross, skip pass over the top, taken away by Lexi Tompkins. And a great job by Lexi. Slowing it down will be Lexi Tompkins. So good defense by Hobart and Navajo in successive possessions, and now better defense by the Lady Indians as Caitlin Martinez and Kaylee Cross on the double team trap, and Hegland will walk at a timeout going to be taken by Joe Knapp. 6:27 left here in the third. It's a 15-12 ball game. 3-point lead for Navajo. Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks, hopefully you've been in and seen the improvements and additions that we've made at Klink Supermarket in Hobart recently. Now, we hope you'll find our store looking better and better stocked than it's ever been. Our goal remains the same: great selection of groceries, produce, meat, gluten-free products, and so much more, with the lowest possible prices and always helpful and friendly employees, because we really do appreciate your business. Thank you. Neil Hobbs and staff, Klink Supermarket in Hobart, proud Bearcat boosters.
All right, here we go. 6:27 now left in the third quarter of play. 15-12. Navajo on top by 3 as we play in this Elimination Bowl game on this Friday. One more Elimination Bowl game coming up. That will be on the boys' side, as it will be Snyder and Hollis in that Elimination Bowl game. The winner advancing to take on Lady tomorrow. And then the afternoon and evening affair will be championship semifinal matchups. So certainly look forward to those. So coming out of the timeout, Hobart down by 3, 15-12. Navajo to inbound across the way. That'll be Gabby Killy to do it. She'll go to Martinez, and Caitlin will walk it across the timeline. A lot of space between Martinez and Addie Hegland. Able to play defense just inside the arc most of the afternoon has been the Hobart Lady Cats. So far, the 3-shot really hasn't gone down for Navajo, although Cross hit a couple in that second quarter of play. I'm surprised they haven't given her the opportunity to shoot more. Kaylee going to come out and get it between the two circles and direct traffic. Looks for a cutter. Nobody there. We'll hand it off to Abby. Bates gets a screen from Brooks. Gracie rolled off of it. They couldn't get her the ball. Now here comes Martinez attack inside. Bobble the ball. Got it back. Puts up the shot. Goes. She is fouled. And we'll go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. Great follow-through there by Caitlin Martinez. That may be the third foul of the ball game on Faith Funkhauser, and it is. That'll be 2 now on Hobart in the second half. And as we mentioned, Caitlin Martinez, a chance at a three-point play. Caitlin with 3 points now. And the free throw on the way for the left-handers. Good. So Caitlin Martinez now 4 in the ball game and has given her club a 5-point lead, 17-12. 5:44 and running here in the third period of play. Minert giving up the dribble. Boy, she slid to a stop, got away with it. Now Funkhauser on the near side. Bates with her. Faith giving up the dribble, back over the top. She'll go to Smith. Kinley, ball fake. Now Tompkins. Lexi, deep 3 on the way. Spins in and out. Rebound, Gracie Brooks. Brooks to Martinez, and Navajo wants to run. Picking up the pace a little bit. It has been laconic most of the afternoon. Bates thought about the 3. She'll go to Killy up top. Now to Cross. Kaylee had it knocked out of her hands. Recovered by Bates, and a reset now to Martinez. 5:10 left here in the third period of play. 18-12. I believe they had an overture once and also fought a war. It's the 18-12 overture, never mind. Google it if you kids don't know what I'm talking about. Get off my lawn while you're at it. Martinez inside, misses the shot. Caitlin fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2 more. And obviously, they are trying to attack the glass, they being the Lady Indians. Foul called on Lexi Minert. That'll be her first. And team out number 3 in the second half on Hobart. So Martinez back to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one for Caitlin is good. Caitlin will get 1 more. 4 now for Martinez in the period, 5 of the ball game. Second free throw on the way for Caitlin. Good. Caitlin Martinez. So Martinez made them both. She's now 4 of 5 for the foul line, and her club leads it by 8, 20-12. Funkhauser into the front court to Tompkins. Lexi going to attack, go inside, put up the shot, got fouled by Gracie Brooks, and she'll get a couple of free throws. Lexi Tompkins. Foul on Brooks, going to be her 3rd of the ball game, and team foul number 2 on Navajo in the second half of play. So Tompkins to the free throw line. Lexi, 2 points, made a couple of free throws in period number 2. Shoots 2 here. First one, Lexi got it. Tompkins will shoot 1 more, and I promise no more Kermit the Frog singing. Amanda Davis back into the ball game and setting down Brooks for Navajo. Second free throw on the way for Tompkins, and Lexi got that one as well. Boy, she knew it too, walking away from it. Little pose at the end. That's a confident stroke right there. That'll make it 20-14. 4:35 left here in the third period. Kelly up top. Cross asking for it inside. They'll get it to her. She'll kick it out on the wing to Martinez. Caitlin back to Kaylee. Cross cut off on the baseline. Double team finds Martinez between the 2 circles. Little bounce pass near side. Bates fakes the 3. Tries to get around Kinley Smith. Does to Amanda Davis. Shot up. Does not go. And the rebound going to be recovered by Hobart. Good job that time by the Lady Cats. Here comes Eddie Heglin into the front court. Kicks right side. Kinley Smith. Smith reverses to Tompkins. Midway point. Quarter number 3. 20-14. 6-point lead for the Lady Indians of Navajo. Heglin up top. Martinez matched up with her. Addie directing traffic 40 feet from the basket. She'll give it now to Tompkins at the left hash mark. That is Funkhauser stripped of the basketball. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll still be Hobart ball. Kinley Smith to go over and inbound. 3:47 left here in the third. Smith. He'll come up top to Heglin. Addie here on the near side to Tompkins. That's a dangerous pass, telegraphed, and taken away by Kelly. Gabby dribble, drive, and she'll lose it out of bounds. Good job getting back defensively that time. Kinley Smith and Addie Heglin. Kelly went down hard. Gabby's slow to get up, but she's going to be okay. 3:37 left here in the third. Navajo underneath their own glass. That's Bates to inbound. Abby looks, and a timeout going to be taken by David Doss with 3:37 left here in the third. 20-14. Navajo by 6. Classic hits 97.7.
Friends, if you can dream it, Michael can build it at Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in Hobart. Come check out all the yard art, the OU and OSU items, so doggone much more at Double Diamond. Hey, do you need cattle panels, a trailer, a cattle chute, a feeder? Michael has the equipment and the know-how when it comes to welding. Metal sales by the inch or by the foot. Michael, Misty, Marshall, Micaiah, and now little Maverick Wright. The Wright family, Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in the old Ford store in Hobart.
3:37 left here in this third period of play. 20-14. It is a 6-point lead now for the Lady Indians over the Lady Cats. And again, the winner comes back and plays tomorrow for 5th place against Leedy. 3:37 left here in the third period of play, and that's Lexi Meinert's mom behind us urging her club to go score. Kelly going to inbound for Navajo. Gabby to Martinez, and Kinley Smith reach in foul there, and she knew it as soon as she did it. So Kinley Smith picks up her 3rd now of the ball game. Yeah, that'll be number 4 on Hobart in the second half. So Martinez to the foul line. Caitlin Martinez to shoot 2. Left-hander, first one on the way. Good. Caitlin Martinez. So Martinez missed her first free throw. She's knocked down 5 in a row since. Got a field goal to go on along with it, and that equals 7. And now the second one on the way gives her 8. Amanda Davis setting down, and Gracie Brooks back into the ballgame now for David Doss's club. They lead by 8, 22-14. Meinert, middle of the floor. She'll go to Tompkins. Lexi, not picked up by anybody. Ball bobbled, got it back. Should have been a travel. Kinley Smith will get it here on the near side. Bounce pass now to Addie Heglin. Heglin up top to Tompkins at the left hash mark. Baseball pass over the top, Smith. Kinley going to go back now to Addie. Dribble, drive, gets a screen, puts up the shot. Came up short, and the rebound taken away by Kaylee Cross. Cross now going to come back the other way. 3:05 left here in the third, and you can hear the brain trust for Hobart to our right urging their club not to foul. Kelly with a diagonal pass over the top. She'll go inside, throw it up with the right hand. Shot doesn't go. Rebound put back, will not fall for Gracie Brooks, but she is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul called on Hobart's Faith Funkhauser, and that'll be 4 now on Faith. And team foul number 5 on Hobart in the second half of play. So a couple of free throws here for Gracie Brooks with 2:53 remaining in the third period. Brooks first, good. Gracie gets one more. First point of the ball game for Brooks. Funkhauser sitting down. Carissa Smith back into the ball game now for Joe Knapp. 23-14, 9-point lead, biggest of the ball game. Brooks, second one, rolls in and out. It'll stay at 9 points. Gracie Brooks, one of two that trip. Here comes Hobart. Ball taken away by Kaylee Cross as she picked the pocket that time of Carissa Smith, and another foul, and this one may never end if Hobart continues to foul like this. Reach in foul, Addie Hegland. Addie will pick up her second of the ball game, and team number 6 called on Hobart. So at the free throw line, Kaylee Cross, she's got 8. It'll stay at 8 as she misses the first of 2. Well, you look at the number of free throws already shot here in quarter number 3 by Navajo. Got like 10 and now 11 as that one rolls in. So 3 in the quarter, 9 on the ball game for Coates, or for Cross rather, and it's 24-14. That lead 10 now, the biggest of the ball game for Navajo. Tompkins into the front court to Smith. Kinley sets, fires 3, front of the iron, no. Rebound, Caitlin Martinez. She wants to run and has numbers. Martinez into the front court. Dribble, drive around Smith, puts it up, doesn't go. And another foul going to be called on Hobart. Wow. 2:30 left here in the third. And it's going to be on Carissa Smith. Carissa was having a conversation with the official. He just had a big smile on his face. 7 now on Hobart in the second half, and on Carissa that will be her first. The first free throw up and in for Caitlin Martinez. Martinez will get one more. The lead now 11 for Navajo. Second one on the way. That one no good, blocking out Tompkins, and she'll get the rebound. 25-14 down the far sideline. That is Funkhauser. Boy, good catch by Hegland at the timeline. That was headed for backcourt time. Inside, there's Meitert. She can't get the shot to go down, but we'll get a foul now on Navajo. They call this one on Gabby Kelly. That'll be the second on Kelly. And team foul number 3 called on David Doss's team in the second half. Lexi Meitert to the free throw line. Meitert, no points in the period, no points on the ball game until now. That one rolls in for Lexi. We talk about the free throws shot by Navajo in this third quarter. Hobart's got 5 points. All have come from the free throw line. Second one on the way. This one no good. Rebound tip, tapped. Cross tries to save, does. Good job that time by Kaylee. Into the front court, Martinez. She'll come near side Bates. 2 minutes left here in the third period of play. Cross, shot doesn't go, got her own rebound, that won't fall. Kelly out to Martinez from 15. Caitlin shot front of the iron, doesn't go. Battle for the rebound, Tompkins will get it. She'll get grabbed by Caitlin Martinez, and that'll be 3 on Caitlin. And team foul number 4 called on Hobart, or Navajo rather. Substitutions now. Megley Talley will come into the ball game. Kinley Smith setting down. Also checking into the contest now for the Lady Cats will be Catherine Rudkins. Minute 45 left in the third period of play. Hegland into the front court. She'll go to Rudkins. Now back out top to Addie. 25-15. The lead 10 for Navajo. Hobart with the basketball. Out high, Addie Hegland. Martinez going to come out and pick her up. She'll go to Lexi Tompkins. Tompkins here on the near side to Rudkins. Rudkins over the top, Lexi. Had the 3, won't take it. Reset Hegland. Addie off the bounce between a couple of defenders. Back to Tompkins. Minute 15 left here in this third period of play. Tompkins looking for some movement inside. Nobody there. Gives it up to Hegland. Addie here on the near side to Catherine Rudkins. Rudkins inside Tompkins from 10. Halfway down, spun out and came back in. Good shooter's touch there for Lexi Tompkins. First field goal of the ball game for Tompkins. She's got 6. 25-17. 50 seconds left in the third period of play. It's an 8-point lead for Navajo. We'll get a couple of substitutions at the next dead ball. Bates inside with a force. Couldn't get the shot to go down. Brooks, the putback, it goes. She got shoved. Count the bucket and the foul, Gracie Brooks. Check the foul here, and they have called it on Catherine Rudkins. That'll be the first on Rudkins, and team foul number 8 on Hobart, as Lily Graham and Trinity Rohrer come back into the ballgame now for David Doss's club. They lead by 10, 27-17. Gracie Brooks, free throw opportunity, and a three-point play is good. Amanda Davis back in, also checking in Rocio Kiwi. And off the bench will come Kelly Taylor. 41.7 left here in the third period of play, and the lead has grown now to 28-17, that 11-point differential, the biggest of the afternoon for the Lady Indians. Rudkins in front of us. She'll come into the front court now. Megley Talley with the catch. Back up top to Addie Heglin. Tompkins thought about the three. Reset now with 20 seconds left here in the third period of play. 28-17. Hobart trailing. They have the ball right into your listening and or viewing device. Heglin being chased all over the floor by Trinity Rohrer. Now we're down to 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Rudkins in the corner, down to 5. Rudkins to 3. She'll go to Tompkins as time expires. Shot won't go, and the period will come to an end. 28-17. It's an 11-point lead for Navajo over Hobart on Classic Hits 97.7.
Optometrist Dr. Amy Straub is very excited to be the owner of Altus Family Vision, located at 112 Valverde Street. You'll still find the same great staff and professional services because our focus is on you. We'll help you update your glasses and contact prescription, and we do exams for eye diseases like glaucoma and macular degeneration. You're more than just eyes to us. Make an appointment today by calling 580-482-0051. Dr. Amy Straub and Altus Family Vision. Our focus is on you.
Kirk and Todd Duff and Shelley and Jolie at Power Plus Beef Genetics just east of Hobart are a fourth-generation farm and ranch family breeding Angus and A-plus cattle. Kirk and Todd are both Hobart graduates. Both are active in the community and church and a whole lot of other things. They're Bearcat fans, and they encourage you to support our youth in all their activities. Attend all the games you can. Proud to be Bearcat boosters, expecting another great year. So good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Kirk and Todd Duff, Duff Brothers Beef Genetics.
All right, get ready for the fourth quarter of play here. And in that third period for the Hobart Lady Bearcats, they only got one field goal. Scored 7 points in the period and only one field goal, as we mentioned. So that slowdown working from the standpoint of keeping the score low. But now Joe Knapp's team has found themselves behind the 8 ball as they trail here. 28-17 going to the fourth quarter of play. They hand the basketball. That's Lexi Tompkins with it in her hand. She's out there with Lexi Minert, Addie Heglin, Catherine Rudkins, and Megley Talley. Hobart in their road blue uniforms with the gold numerals and the gold and white trim. 28-17, they trail. One thing that the Lady Cats have done well here today is shoot free throws. They are 10 of 13. And that's a travel. Rudkins got airborne. Turned it over. Abby Bates, Kaylee Cross, Caitlin Martinez, Gabby Kelly, and Gracie Brooks out on the floor now for Navajo. Home white uniforms, red numerals, red and black trim. Kelly Smith comes into the next dead ball, and as the shot put up short by Bates, rebounded though by Kelly. 3 ball, right side, won't go for Cross. Long rebound, Caitlin Martinez. Martinez now going to reset it for the Lady Indians. Minute gone by here in the fourth. And now David Doss's team content to pull it out and run a little clock of their own. Gracie Brooks here on the near side. She'll go up top to Cross. Kaylee. Backdoor opportunity there. Didn't get her the ball, but it's Bates going to attack the glass. Shot won't go. Brooks with a rebound, and she traveled. Kinley Smith going to come into the ball game, and setting down for the Lady Cats will be Catherine Rudkins. So Hobart will get it back. 6:40 left in the ball game. They trail 28-17, down by 11. They scored 5 in the first, 5 in the second, 7 in the third. Got to get double digits here and hold Navajo down. Talley with a alley-oop, and The alley was there, but the oop wasn't. Tompkins didn't make the catch. Ball goes out of bounds. I think some thought that may have been a shot, but it looked like maybe more of a pass over the top. So here comes Caitlin Martinez and company. 6:15 left of the ball game. They lead 28-17. Martinez had a three, won't take it. Bates, and we'll get a push. Called on Megley Talley. So the foul on Talley will be her first, and that'll be team foul number 9 on Hobart. And Joe Knapp working the official. Yes, he said, look at the size of my girl and compared to the one that she shoved down. Well, Kelly will go to the free throw line. The official did like a long look at Joe Knapp there. Free throw up and in. Kelly will get one more. Gabby, 4 in the ball game now. And is 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. 12 of 22 from the line on the afternoon is Navajo. Second one, Kelly, no good. Rebound tipped around, and good job by Lexi Tompkins to go get it. 29-17, 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Tompkins had a notion on the long three, but instead goes to Heglin on the near side. Addie kicks to Megley. Talley for 3, and it goes. Quick timeout going to be taken here by Joe Knapp. 29-17, 5:55 left of the ball game, and we're back after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
5:50 left of the ball game. It's a 29-20 contest. Navajo in front of Hobart. Gabby Kelly to Caitlin Martinez. Martinez back to cross. Kaylee, couple of threes. Won't take one here. 9 team fouls in this second half called against Hobart. There's a three by Bates. Doesn't get it to go. Megley Talley with the rebound. Talley with the run out. And she'll slow things down now. Gets stripped by Martinez. And Caitlin all by herself out front with the left hand. She misses the shot. Bates with the rebound. And another opportunity for Navajo. Wow. 5:15 left of the ball game. Martinez back inside. Shot doesn't go. Put back Bates. That won't fall. Fade Funkhauser, or check that, Lexi Minert with the rebound. Minert in trouble. She'll go to Kinley Smith. Smith now to Talley, or that's Addie Heglin instead. Addie just ahead of the 10-second count. She'll come into the front court and leave it for Lexi Tompkins. 4:55 left of the ball game. Kinley kicks to Talley. Line drive 3. Shot won't go. Rebound tipped around and finally going to be collected by Kinley Smith. Her shot won't go. Kaylee Cross had it, lost it, and finally comes away with it. Good hands that time by Cross, staying right with it. Kaylee into the front court, slows it down to Martinez. 4:30 left of the ball game. 29-20. Martinez. Something wrong with Gabby Kelly. Well, she bent over at the waist. 3 ball here, comes up short for Cross. Rebound collected by Bates. Kelly underneath, puts it off the glass and scores, and that will make you feel better. 3 in the quarter for Gabby, 6 in the ball game. 31-20 the lead, back to 11. 4:10 left of the ball game. Heglin into the front court. She'll go to Kinley. Smith back to Addie. Tompkins asking for the ball, but denying her is Bates. Kinley now trying to go around Gabby Kelly, left it in the corner for Tompkins. 3 ball on the way. Got it, Lexi Tompkins. Good ball movement by Hobart, and they've got 9 from Tompkins, and the lead 31-23 for Navajo. 3:40 remaining. Lady Indians trying to hang on, come back and play tomorrow for 5th place against Lady. Up high with it, Martinez. She'll go to the free throw line. Cross. Boy, collision, and again, Kelly going to go down hard. There's a force inside. Shot won't go down for Martinez, and the rebound going to be taken away by Addie Heglin. Hagelin coming by us. 3:20 left in the ball game. She'll slow down now. Faith Funkhauser comes in at the next dead ball. Deep three by Kinley Smith. Couldn't get it to go, and the rebound going to be taken away by Gracie Brooks. That was a good look there for Kinley, and if that goes, this place gets jacked up in a hurry. Timeout going to be taken by Navajo. 3:04 left in the ball game. They lead 31-23. You and I back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Looking for something special for your Valentine's sweetie this Valentine's Day? I know the perfect place, and they have the sweetest deals in town. It's the Flower Shop on Main in Hobart. Get your orders in early. Angie can make a wonderful gift basket for him or her. She has candies, stuffed animals, snoozy slippers, along with little girl snoozy slippers now too. There's simplified lotions, jewelry, and of course flowers of all kinds. The Flower Shop on Main in Hobart is the perfect place to find the perfect gift for your sweetie this Valentine's Day.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
All right, let's give you a game reset now. 3:04 left in the ball game. It's 31-23. Navajo in front of Hobart. There are 3 timeouts remaining for both ball clubs. Look at the foul differential, though. Just 4 in the second half called on Navajo, 9 on the Lady Bearcats. And the arrow pointing the way of the Lady Indians. So it'll be Navajo basketball coming out of the timeout. Across the way, it'll be Gabby Killey, Caitlin Martinez, Gracie Brooks, Kaylee Cross, and Abby Bates. Inbounds pass, Killey pushing, shoving, and they'll get it to Brooks. Ball out in no man's land now, tracked down by Funkhauser, and Faith walked. That's the right call, just a tough call there. Faith Funkhauser couldn't get things shut down in time. So the turnover going to give it back now to Navajo. 3 minutes left of the ball game. Boy, again, bodies all over the place and no calls being made. 2:50 left in the contest. 31-23. Brooks up high. She'll go to Cross. Kaylee thought about the 3, pulls it back in to Killey. Now Bates up top. Bates comes here on the near side to Brooks. Brooks had the ball knocked out of her hands. Hagelin with the steal. Here comes Addie. Got numbers. She'll dribble, drive, put it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go down. Rebound Tompkins. She'll get tied up by Martinez. We'll get a jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way, I believe, of Navajo. And it will be Navajo basketball. 2:30 left of the ball game. Baseball pass over the top, caught by Bates. Great pass to Cross, and that's an easy 2. Oh, what a pass there by... You got to love that pass. So the easy 2 there for Cross. She's got 11, and it's 33-23. Back to a 10-point lead, 2:10 remaining. Megley up high. Talley goes in the corner now to Tompkins. She'll dribble and had the shot blocked out of her hands by Gracie Brooks. Joe Knapp wanting a foul, not going to get it. Carissa Smith going to come into the ballgame now for the Lady Bearcats. And setting down will be Megley Talley. 33-23, 10-point ball game, and we've got a ball on the floor. I hate that when your ball gets loose like that. 2:02 remaining in the ball game. Wake up, Dylan. You're next, buddy. Wraparound pass here on the near side. Tompkins double teamed in the corner, comes out of it. And she'll go to Hagelin up top. Addie, dribble, drive. Good pass there, and there's an easy 2 on the give, the go, and the glass. As knocking it down from point-blank range. Lexi Minert, that's her first field goal of the ball game, and she's got a total of 3 points. 33-25, 1:35 left in the ball game. Cross to Bates up top, sets, fires 3. No. Tompkins tips the rebound out. It's still free and finally going to be picked up by Minert. She'll go to Hagelin. Addie now. Her club down by 8. Still time left. Minute 20 remaining. You can't let a lot of clock run, though. Hagelin went to Funkhauser. Got it back. Addie right in front of us. Now she'll go up top to Carissa. Smith was open for 3. Puts it on the floor. Bounce pass near side. Funkhauser forces the shot. Doesn't get it to go, but a foul will be called, and Faith will go to the line to shoot 2. 1:08 left in the ball game, and the foul called on Kaylee Cross, her first of the ball game. 5 now called on David Doss's team. So to the free throw line, Faith Funkhauser. She got a couple of points on the afternoon. They came from the charity stripe. First for Faith, good. She'll get one more. Funkhauser now with 3, cuts it to a 33-26 ball game. 1:08 remaining. Second free throw on the way, rolls in and out. Rebound tip-tapped and finally going to be controlled by Navajo. Here comes Caitlin Martinez out in front. Martinez with a minute left to back it out. Heglin on her. They'll go to Cross. Now skips it over the top to Bates. Back to Cross inside. She'll get fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. We'll see if that's on Meinert or on Funkhauser. And it'll be on Lexi. On Meinert, that'll be her second. And team foul number 10 called on Hobart. To the free throw line, Kaylee Cross. Cross on the night. 3 of 4 for the charity stripe. Has 11 points. Give her 12 as that one rattled around the rim and went in. Kaylee makes it 34-26. Second free throw on the way for Cross is good. There's no doubt about that one. That looks sweet. On the release, 4 in the quarter, 13 on the ball game for Kaylee Cross, and it's 35-26. 45 seconds left in the ball game. Inside, the shot won't go down for Meinert. Battle for the rebound. Funkhauser had it, but she was standing out of bounds. And the turnover going to give it back now to Navajo. Killy inbounds. Ball poked free. Martinez gets it. Weaves her way through traffic. Joe Knapp looking for a foul. Hadn't gotten one yet. We're down to 35 seconds. Martinez out high. 35-26. Holding the ball on her hands. Somebody got to go out and make a foul. There's Bates. Bates gets away from the defense, and now a push going to be called on Carissa Smith. That'll be her third. And team foul number 11 called on Hobart. 22.9 remaining. So Caitlin Martinez gets a chance at a couple of more free throws. Martinez filling it up from the charity stripe here this afternoon. Caitlin shooting 2, the left-hander. First one on the way for Martinez is good. Caitlin will get one more. Caitlin Martinez. 10 points in the ball game for Martinez, and 8 of those have come from the charity stripe. 36-26. Second free throw on the way for Martinez. It won't go in. The rebound going to be taken away by Hobart, and they're going to have to push and push in a hurry. Quickly across the timeline. Lexi Tompkins. Tompkins going to spin, force one up off the glass, and got it to go. Nice move there by Lexi Tompkins. And a quick timeout going to be taken by Joe Knapp. 11.3 remaining, 36-28. Hobart down by 8. Classic Hits 97.7.
One of the biggest basketball fans in Oklahoma is Larry Halford from Hobart. Larry coached Hobart girls basketball in the 60s, junior high, high school, all levels. And in 7 years, Larry won a lot of ball games. And for the last 45 or so years, Larry has been Hobart's #1 fan. He goes to all the games. In fact, Larry's seen over 3,000 Hobart Bearcat basketball games. He's a real fan. So go Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from the Halford family. Larry and Brad, Jim and Marty. The Halfords from Hobart.
When it's Wednesday, it's sale day at the Hobart Stockyards. The Hobart Stockyards is a fine facility with good people to take good care of your cattle and work for a successful sale. Cattle are accepted all day Tuesday, and they'll feed and water them. As Rex Fleming always says,
this is Rex Fleming for Hobart Stockyards, Hobart, Oklahoma, where we want your business. And we sure appreciate your business.
That's the Hobart Stockyards, east of Hobart on Highway 183. Sale each Wednesday starting at 9:30 and special sale dates available.
14 seconds left in this one. Navajo on top, 36-28. They're trying to hold on and come back and play tomorrow in a 5th place ball game against Lady. Kaylee Cross going to hold the basketball, and Joe Knapp saying don't foul. This one will come to an end. 36-28 your final score. Navajo wins it. They will advance and play tomorrow against Lady. 36-28 your final score. Back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, you should come check out the fantastic selection of Browning safes at Hobart Farm and Garden. We have a better selection and at a better price than the other guys. And Hobart Farm and Garden is rapidly becoming one of the bigger Browning firearms dealers in all of southwest Oklahoma and North Texas. You want a Browning safe or firearm? Well, you need to come to Hobart Farm and Garden, where we also sell high-pro quality feeds, bulk and sack. We sell paint and plumbing supplies, all kinds of hardware, fencing supplies, trailers. There's cattle equipment, electrical supplies, tools. Listen, if we ain't got it, you don't need it. If you do, however, we will order it because we want your business and we'll work hard for it. Come to Hobart and Hobart Farm and Garden, South Hobart on Highway 9, and ask about the all-new products we'll have soon from the SHOT Show. The Wall family appreciate your business. Come see them. Hobart Farm and Garden, South Hobart, Highway 9. Your farmer's insurance agent in Hobart is Jack Hogg, and Jack has over 25 years' experience. Jack believes in keeping you informed of ways to protect what's important: auto, home, life, whatever your insurance need. He'll find the policy you need, and you can enjoy personal service. He'll not only be your agent, but your friend. Always involved in the community, proud to be a Bearcat booster. Trust a proven company, Farmers Insurance, and a proven agent. Jack Hogg at 901 South Main in Hobart, 580-726-3077. Whether you're looking for your first home, your next home, or you just want to refinance your current home, you need to see Jim or Tommy, the experienced lenders at Interbank. Don't wait for interest rates to go up. Now's the time to act. Interbank wants your business. If it's a doable deal, we'll do it. Whatever your specific banking need, we consider it a privilege to be your bank. We're Interbank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
36-28 the final score, and Navajo wins it, and they'll advance and play Leedy tomorrow. In this one, 13 for Kaylee Cross, 10 for Caitlin Martinez, gives 6 to Gabby Kelly, 4 to Gracie Brooks, 2 in the ball game for Abby Bates, and 1 for Amanda Davis from the foul line. 15 of 27 was Navajo, and again they win it by a final score of 36-28. In the loss, 11 for Lexi Tompkins, 3 apiece on the afternoon for Faith Funkhauser, Lexi Meinert, Annie Heglin, 3 as well for Kinley Smith and for Megley Talley. 2 in the ballgame for Heaven King. From the foul line, 11 of 15 was Hobart, but it was not enough. They lose it 36-28. So Navajo will play tomorrow in the 5th place ballgame as they will do battle with Leedy. We will step aside, come back, get ready for a boys elimination contest. It's Hollis and Snyder coming up. We invite you to stick and stay on Classic Hits 97.7.
If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students.
AFR agents in our great state are in many cases agents in the town they grew up in. That's the case in Hobart, where Justin Krieger is the local AFR agent. He grew up here. His interests are in Hobart and Kiowa County. He's involved in sports, FFA, 4-H, as well as the Main Street program in the local chamber. He wants to be your agent. Farm, life, home, automobile, liability. An agent that will find you the right policy, giving you the right protection. Come see Justin Krieger, your AFR agent in Hobart. Phone 726-3076. Friends, check out the January specials at Parts Plus in Hobart. Parts Plus batteries, silver $75.99, platinum $96.99, gold $94.99. Monroe-Matic plus shock absorbers, they're just $26.99. Mystic Bar and Chain Oil is a bargain at $4.49. Wix cabin air filters start at $17.49, and the Performance Test antifreeze testers $119 and $2.99. Don't forget our large storage units and low tire prices at Parts Plus in Hobart. Parts and a lot more. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 7 locations to serve you: Hobart, Cordell, Sentinel, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, and Mangum. A family serving families. Larry and Kim Eshitai and their qualified staff are at your service 24/7. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. Larry and Kim Eshitai, there for you in your time of need. Count on Larry and Kim Eshitai. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, rayandmarthas.com. Sonny's Express is now serving delicious Hunt Brothers Pizza, and they have a full-service grill in Roosevelt. Hunt Brothers Pizza is now available in Hobart, Roosevelt, and in Granite. Don't forget the delicious Subways at the original Sonny's in Hobart, plus a full deli. Sonny's Express, 5 locations to serve you: 3 in Hobart, 1 in Roosevelt, 1 in Granite. Remember, now a full-service grill and Hunt Brothers Pizza in Roosevelt. Make a stop today out of Sonny's Express. If you think you're paying too much for insurance, you should see Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency in Hobart. The Watkins Agency is an independent agency representing several companies, and Van will find you the best rate and the best coverage for the home, automobile, farm insurance, liability, whatever you need. Contact Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency, 320 South Washington in Hobart. Give him a call at 580-726-5190. Woodland Gardens Assisted Living Center in Hobart is a new and beautiful facility. Woodland Gardens is for people 55 years of age and older. They offer 34 units, 448 square foot apartments. They serve 3 delicious home-cooked meals every day. Check out this new and quite beautiful facility for yourself or for a loved one. For more information, call Pat Holt, Administrator, 580-752-4445, 752-4445, Woodland Gardens at 915 North Broadway in Hobart.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Western Technology Center, an important member of Oklahoma's career tech system. It provides skills for success in today's workplace. Call today to find out what WTC can offer you. Western Technology Center, educating people for success. Give them a call at 580-726-8400 or online at westtech.edu. Western Technology Center.
I got a future waiting for me.
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Guys, that special time of the year to get that special gift is almost here. Valentine's Day will be here soon, and Allison at Ace in the Hole has a special gift that you need to get. If you're just not sure, get a gift certificate. Allison also has a winter clearance sale with new merchandise arriving every day for spring. There's brands like Consuelo, Silver, and Rock Revival jeans, lots of beautiful jewelry. But for sure, remember Valentine's Day, it's coming soon, so see Allison at Ace in the Hole in downtown Hobart.
The foundation of success for any business is a strong sense of community. At Bank First, our roots run deep in Oklahoma. In fact, we're in more than 50 communities statewide. We're proud to be your next-door neighbors and your friends. Whether you have basic checking, cash management, or investment needs, Bank First can provide quality financial products for your business to prosper. Let us be your business partner. You'll find our people make a world of difference. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC.
Barbara and Larry Stewart at Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart are longtime Hobart Bearcat and Lady Bearcat boosters, proud once again to help with the radio broadcasts. Folks, when you need your hair cut, fixed, colored, tell Barbara the color, the cut, the style you want, and friends, she will do it. Barbara's been a beautician for a bunch of years, and she's really good. Call for an appointment, 726-3532.
Barbara's at 800 South Broadway in Hobart.
And go Bearcats. Good luck from Barbara and Larry Stewart. Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart. James and Betty Chaplin have been a part of Hobart for a long time. As a matter of fact, for over 40 years. They are proud to live here, proud to do their part in supporting our youth in all their activities. James and Betty have 4 granddaughters in the Hobart schools. They wish our youth success in activities like sports, academics, band, show ring, whatever they're doing. Do your best, because James and Betty are proud of you, proud to be Bearcat boosters. That's James and Betty Chaplin and family saying, go Bearcats. Folks, hopefully you've been in and seen the improvements and additions that we've made at Klink Supermarket in Hobart recently. Now, we hope you'll find our store looking better and better stocked than it's ever been. Our goal remains the same. Great selection of groceries, produce, meat, gluten-free products, and so much more, with the lowest possible prices and always helpful and friendly employees, because we really do appreciate your business. Thank you. Neil Hobbs and staff, Klink Supermarket in Hobart, proud Bearcat boosters.
Welcome back to the Western Oklahoma State College Gym Tri-County Tournament sponsored by Great Plains Bank. This afternoon's matchup is between the Snyder Cyclones and the Hollis Tigers. Both teams coming off close losses yesterday. The Hollis Tigers got beat by the Mangum Tigers in a late game yesterday. It came down to the wire, and the Mangum Tigers just had a little more power at the end. The Snyder Cyclones got beat by the Cordell Blue Devils on a last-second shot. So we will get the starters for both teams and get this game underway. You can listen to us on 97.7. You can go to the 97.7 Facebook page, or you can go to the TuneIn app and stream it there as well. Starters for the Hollis Tigers: number 1, Michael Bennett; number 2, Noah Campbell; number 12, Cooper Cummins; number 15, Drew Ames, who had a huge night last night for the Hollis Tigers; and number 22, Colby Black for the Snyder Cyclones. Number 3, Austin McPherson; number 14, Jaron Foster; number 21, Justice Moeller; number 22, Ethan Howe; and number 25, Kyle Blim. Snyder Cyclones in the home white, black numerals, orange trims. The Hollis Tigers in the maroon away jerseys, white numerals, and black and white trim. To jump for the Snyder Cyclones is number 3, Austin McPherson. McPherson had a big afternoon, I should say, for the Snyder Cyclones yesterday. Kept them in a close ball game with the Snyder Cyclones. For the Hollis Tigers, number 1, Michael Bennett will jump. Hollis Tigers going from right to left of your listening and viewing device. The Snyder Cyclones going from left to right. There's a whistle. Trying to get the fouls right. Obviously, we have 0 fouls on both sides. The game has yet to start. The tip is up and controlled by Austin McPherson and the Snyder Cyclones. Number 14, Jaron Foster will run the offense for the Snyder Cyclones, and Coach Derek Bull. He will give the ball to number 21, Justice Moeller. Justice Moeller drives right, kicks it to number 25, Kyle Flynn. He will hit a 3 to start the ball game. Good start for the Snyder Cyclones. Number 12, Cooper Cummins down the other end. Fast and furious over to Noah Campbell. Noah Campbell drives right, kicks out to Bennett. Bennett drives right, back out to Campbell. Campbell drives left, floater on the way, no good. Rebounded by Colby Black. Colby Black had a bunch of boards last night, but then the ball goes back to Jaron Foster and the Snyder Cyclones. Jaron Foster to number 22, Ethan Howe in the corner, no good. Rebounded by McPherson. McPherson's shot is up, and then he is fouled on the play. The foul is on number 3, Austin McPherson, his first personal and first team foul. Excuse me, the foul is on number 22, Colby Black. Austin McPherson will go to the free throw line. McPherson's first free throw is on the back of the rim, no good. 3-0 ball game. The Snyder Cyclones are on top with Kyle Flynn's 3-point shot in the first possession of the ball game. McPherson's second free throw on the way, good. Gives him his first point of the night. A 4-0 ball game, 7:11 left here in the first quarter of play. Noah Campbell, top of the key, setting up the offense for his coach, Coach Hobart. Right side to number 1, Bennett. Bennett looking for his cutting teammates, down to Colby Black. And there is a foul on the shot. Foul is on number 3, Austin McPherson. His first personal and first team foul. That'll send Colby Black to the charity stripe to shoot 2. Colby Black's first free throw is off the front of the rim, no good. Coach Hobart is having a conversation with 2 of his guards in the backcourt. Colby Black's second free throw is up and good, getting his team on the board. 4-1 ball game Jaron Foster and his club coming down the other end. Left side, Kyle Flynn back over to Ethan Howe. Ethan Howe down to McPherson on the block, no good. Rebounded by number 21, Justice Moeller, and his putback is good, giving him his first 2 points of the ball game. A 6-1 game, 6:37 left here in the first quarter of play. Number 12, Cummins drives right over to Bennett. Bennett gives the ball to Ames. Ames spin move, wild shot, and gives the ball right back to Austin McPherson, who goes coast to coast, and there will be a charge on the drive by McPherson. And as Michael Barnes will say, bring out the bugle section. In the house is my partner in crime, Tanner Fox, and the best cameraman around, my mom, Shelly Fox. Hollis Tigers brings the ball up the court the other way. Cooper Cummins running the offense over to Bennett right side. Bennett hands the ball off to Ames. Ames driving Campbell. Campbell picks up his dribble, back out to Cummins. Cummins top of the key, resets his offense. Cummins tries to make a move, drives left, back to Bennett. Bennett, right side, floater no good. Rebounded by number 22, Ethan Howell, and there is a foul on number 22, Colby Black. That is his second personal and second team foul. Jaron Foster will bring the ball up the court for his squad. Going left to right. Goes left side, spin move over to number 21, Justice Moeller. Justice Moeller's three ball on the way, no good. Hits nothing and rebounded by Michael Bennett. Michael Bennett gives the ball to number 22, Cummins. Cummins 15-footer on the way, front of the rim, no good. Rebounded Jaron Foster. Jaron Foster wants to run, then he was slowed down, didn't have numbers, so he will set up the offense over to number 22, Ethan Howe. Ethan Howe to a subbed in number 15, Trevor Evans. On the court for the Snyder Cyclones is Evans, Moeller, number 25, Kyle Flynn, Jaron Foster, and Ethan Howe, I believe. And Trevor Evans hit a jump shot just a second ago, and there's a timeout on the court for Coach Hobart and his squad, and we will take it with him. You're listening to Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, if you can dream it, Michael can build it at Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in Hobart. Come check out all the yard art, the OU and OSU items, so doggone much more at Double Diamond. Hey, do you need cattle panels, a trailer, a cattle chute, a feeder? Michael has the equipment and the know-how when it comes to welding. Metal sales by the inch or by the foot. Michael, Misty, Marshall, Micaiah, and now little Maverick Wright. The Wright family, Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in the old Ford store in Hobart.
And welcome back to complete coverage of the Tri-County Tournament, brought to you by Great Plains Bank. The ball is Hollis Tigers ball. Number 12, Cooper Cummins will bring the ball up the court. Number 32, Red Watson is in the game. Cummins left side to Noah Campbell. Noah Campbell's three ball on the way, good. Gives him his first 3 points of the game. 8-4 ball game, 4:57, and he's still on the inbounds play by Noah Campbell, and then on his drive, a charge is called. Jaron Foster was the one to take the charge. In comes number 30, Jake Melton for the Snyder Cyclones. Out is Justice Moeller. Number 25, Kyle Flynn will inbounds the ball to Jake Melton. Back over to Moeller to a Trevor Evans. Moeller will get the ball in the backcourt still. The Hollis Tigers are in a full court pressure. Trevor Evans, left corner, three ball on the way. Good. That gives him 5 points. The Hollis Tigers back the other way. Cooper Cummins leading his squad. Drives right to Noah Campbell. Noah Campbell right side to a cutting number 32, Red Watson. Red Watson is fouled by number 30, I believe, Jake Melton. That will send Mr. Red Watson to the charity stripe to shoot two. The score is 11-4. The Snyder Cyclones are on top with 4:25 left here in the first quarter of play. Red Watson's first free throw off the front of the rim and no good. Team fouls is 3 apiece for both the Snyder Cyclones and the Hollis Tigers. Red Watson's second free throw up, no good. Rebounded by number 30, Jake Melton. Gives the ball to a racing Jaron Foster over to Trevor Evans. 15-footer on the way. No good. Rebounded by the Snyder Cyclones. Jaron Foster, top of the key, resets his offense. Looking to his coach for his play. Over to number 22, Ethan Howe, to the corner to Evans. Evans trapped and will throw it away. And the Mr. Ref will say it goes back to the Hollis Tigers. 4:01 left here in the first quarter of play. 11-4 ball game. Snyder Cyclones on top with a couple of big shots here early for Trevor Evans. Number 2, Noah Campbell will set up the offense for the Hollis Tigers. Over to Red Watson, top of the key to Cooper Cummins. Cooper Cummins makes a move back over to Red Watson, right side to a cutting Noah Campbell. Noah Campbell's layup no good, rebounded by the Snyder Cyclones. Racing the other way is number 25, Kyle Flynn. Then he will pull it back out to Jaron Foster. Jaron Foster will set up his offense once again over to number 22, Ethan Howe, and the ball was tipped by Drew Ames. Snyder Cyclones will inbound the ball near side. In comes number 34, Jared Galvin, for number 25, Kyle Flynn for the Snyder Cyclones. Snyder Cyclones will set up their offense once again. 3:25 left here in the first quarter of play. Jaron Foster, far side. Back over to number 22, Ethan Howe, into the corner. Evans, 3-ball, hits nothing. Rebounded by Ames. Cummins going the other way, coast to coast, and he will get fouled by, I believe that's 34, Jared Galvin. His first personal and 4th team foul. The Hollis Tigers will inbound the ball under their own goal. Cummins to inbound the ball. I believe he tried to throw it out on. So, my bad. I thought my brother was on, but he's not. Cummins inbounds the ball. Red Watson, top of the key, left side to Campbell. Campbell makes a move. Back over to number 12, Cummins, top of the key, drives right, guarded by Jaron Foster, to number 15, Ames. Ames to Red Watson, top of the key, over to Campbell. Number 12, Cummins will reset his offense. 2:41 left here in the first quarter of play. His 3-ball is no good, rebounded by number 22, Ethan Howe, and Howe will bring the ball up the court for the Snyder Cyclones. 11-4 game, Snyder Cyclones on top. Jaron Foster, top of the key, left side. Over to Evans, and the pass was off the mark. Evans tried to bob. Jaron thought he was going to weave, and he will give the ball right back to the Hollis Tigers. There's a timeout on the court. We will take it with them. You're listening to Classic Hits 97.7.
Optometrist Dr. Amy Straub is very excited to be the owner of Altus Family Vision, located at 112 Valverde Street. You'll still find the same great staff and professional services because our focus is on you. We'll help you update your glasses and contact prescription, and we do exams for eye diseases like glaucoma and macular degeneration. You're more than just eyes to us. Make an appointment today by calling 580-482-0051. Dr. Amy Straub and Altus Family Vision. Our focus is on you.
Welcome back to Western Oklahoma State College for the Tri-County Tournament. I am Dylan Fox. Michael Barnes is taking a break for this game. He will be back for the championship side of the bracket. He will call the games. Tanner Fox is running the camera as of now, and the Hollis Tigers will bring the ball up the court. 2:22 left here in the first quarter of play. 11-4 ball game. Snyder Cyclones on top. Red Watson has the ball top of the key, left side to Cummins. Cummins in the corner to Ames. Ames is called for a walk. He tried to set his feet for a 3-point shot, and Mr. Referee called it a walk. Evans will inbound the ball in the backcourt for the Snyder Cyclones. 2:11 left here in the first quarter of play. Evans gives the ball to Galvin. Back to Evans. Evans looking for his teammates, and the Hollis Tigers were in a full-court pressure. Jaron Foster on the other end on a free throw attempt. He is fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot a pair. The foul is on number 32, Red Watson. Jaron Foster goes to the charity stripe. First free throw on the way. Good. That is his first point of the ball game, I believe. Jalen Foster's second free throw up and no good. Rebounded by Michael Bennett. Michael Bennett will give the ball to his teammate Noah Campbell, and Noah Campbell will set up the offense. Driving right, layup up and no good. Rebounded number 22, Ethan Howe. Ethan Howe is bringing the ball up the court, left side. Drives left, gives the ball to Galvin in the corner. Top of the picked off by, that is Ames. Ames going the other way. Floater off the backboard and good. That is Ames' first 2 points of the night. He had a big game last night against the Mangum Tigers. 12-6 ball game. Snyder Cyclones on top. 1:20 left here in the first quarter of play. Galvin's 15-footer is good. It will extend the lead to, that is 8, and that is Galvin's first points on the night. Left side to Campbell. Campbell sets up the offense for Coach Hobart. Right side to Cummins. Cummins pulls it back out and will drive right, spin left, floater on the way, backboard no good, rebounded by Cummins again, and his shot will be no good yet again. Rebounded Jaron Foster. Jaron Foster guarded heavily by Drew Ames. Breaks the press and will pull it out and set up the offense. Number 22, Ethan Howe will set up the offense, looking to his coach for his play. Jaron Foster, left side. Back over to Howe. 28 seconds left here in the first quarter of play. 14-6 ball game. They will pull it out and wait for one shot. The Hollis Tigers are in a 1-2-2 zone with number 15, Drew Ames, chasing across the top. Evans, left side, 3-ball on the way. Good. That gives him 8 points here tonight. 17-6, 1 buzzer, no good. So after the first quarter of play, Trevor Evans starts off hot, 8 points, gives his Snyder Cyclones a 17-6 point lead. Going into the second quarter, you are listening to Classic Hits 97.7.
Kirk and Todd Duff and Shelley and Jolie at Power Plus Beef Genetics just east of Hobart are a 4th-generation farm and ranch family breeding Angus and A-plus cattle. Kirk and Todd are both Hobart graduates. Both are active in the community and church and a whole lot of other things. They're Bearcat fans, and they encourage you to support our youth in all their activities. Attend all the games you can. Proud to be Bearcat boosters, expecting another great year. So good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Kirk and Todd Duff, Duff Brothers Beef Genetics.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Welcome back to the Tri-County Tournament. We are on 97.7. You can watch live alongside me and Tanner Fox on oksports.tv. You can go to 97.7 Classic Hits Facebook page, or you can also listen on the TuneIn app. Possession arrow points to the Hollis Tigers, and they will get the ball to start the second quarter of play. 17-6 ball game. Cummins will bring the ball up the court. Left side sets up his offense, gives the ball off to Campbell. Campbell top of the key, deep three, front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by, goes out of bounds, and Mr. Referee will give the ball to the Snyder Cyclones. Coach Hobart for the Hollis Tigers did not necessarily agree with that, but oh well. Ethan Howe will bring the ball up the court for the Snyder Cyclones. Shuffle step, and the ref will call a travel violation. 1 too many steps, and gives the ball right back to the Hollis Tigers. 7:36 left here in the second quarter of play. You will get to listen to all 8 games of the day here on Classic Hits 97.7. Campbell drives right, and there's a foul called. A reach-in is called on number 00 Galvin. So in the game for the Snyder Cyclones is Jervin Galvin, number 22 Hal, you have number 25 Flynn, number 34 Jared Galvin, and number 21 Justice Moeller. For the Hollis Tigers, inbounding is Cooper Cummins over to Bennett. Bennett's shot is a steal, and the other way is Jervin Galvin, and his fast break results in a foul, which will send the freshman to the line to shoot two. The foul is on number 32 Red Watson, his second personal and fifth team foul. The lefty goes to the line to shoot his first free throw, and good. Gives Jervin Galvin his first point of the game. Into the ball game for the Hollis Tigers is number 22, that's Colby Black, and number 4 for the Snyder Cyclones is Lance Carter. Ball is given back to number 22 Hal off of Jervin Galvin's missed free throw, but is taken back by number 12 Cummins. Cummins the other way, coast to coast. Pass over to the right side to Campbell. Campbell gives the ball back to Cummins to set up the offense, guarded heavily by Jervin Galvin. Back out to Bennett. Bennett, top of the key. Picks up his dribble, in trouble, needs his teammates to get open. Left side to Cummins. Cummins back to Campbell. 6:42 left here in the second quarter of play. 18-6 ball game. The Snyder Cyclones are on top with 8 points from Trevor Evans. A drive by Ames, and he could not handle the ball going up, and he'll give the ball back to the Snyder Cyclones. To bring the ball up the court is Moeller. Moeller back over to Hal. Hal left side, looking for a cutting Jervin Galvin. Back over to Flynn. Flynn near side. Hollis Tigers in what looks to be a 1-3-1. Kyle Flynn, deep three on the way from the rim, no good. Rebounded by, that is Justice Moeller, and his rebound will get put back up, and it will give him 4. 20-6 ball game. 5:59 left here in the second quarter of action. Timeout on the court. You are listening to Classic Hits 97.7.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
And we are back here at the Pioneer Dome. 26 ball game. The Snyder Cyclones are on top against the Hollis Tigers. Both teams coming off close losses yesterday. The Hollis Tigers were in a late matchup against the Mangum Tigers that ended after 10 o'clock last night. So number 12 Cooper Cummins will give the ball off to number 22 Colby Black. Colby Black at the top of the key over to Bennett. Bennett right side to Campbell, picked off by number 4 Lance Carter. Lance Carter going the other way. Layup's good. His first 2 of the night. 22-6 ball game. The Snyder Cyclones are up by 16. Noah Campbell brings the ball up the court, drives right side, kicks over to Bennett. Bennett to Ames. Ames guarded heavily by Flynn. Down to Colby Black in the corner. Back to Bennett, top of the key to number 12, Cummins. Cummins trying to make something happen. Hands off to Ames. Ames floater on the way. And there's a blocking foul called on his drive, which will send number 15, Drew Ames, to the charity stripe. Ames has 2 points on the night. He had a huge night last night to keep his squad in the game late last night. Drew Ames, first free throw on the way. In and out, no good. 22-6. There's a couple of substitutions in the ball game. Number 15, Trevor Evans, comes back in the ball game, and number 14, Jaron Foster comes back in the game. So on the court for the Snyder Cyclones, Jaron Foster, Trevor Evans, Lance Carter, number 25, Kyle Flynn, and number 30, Jake Melton. Drew Ames' second free throw is in good, gives him 3. Jaron Foster brings the ball up the court for the Snyder Cyclones over to Lance Carter, left side. And Lance Carter's pass back to Jaron Foster was too high and will throw it out of bounds, gives it right back to the Hollis Tigers. Number 15, that is Drew Ames, will inbound the ball near side back to Cummins. Cummins sets up the offense for Coach Hobart. Cummins right side trying to get a screen from Campbell. Drives left, floater over to Colby Black. Colby Black's shot is off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Cummins. Cummins right side to number 2. That is Noah Campbell, and his shot is no good. And there's a jump ball on the floor. Possession arrow points to the no, there's a foul. Excuse me. As you can hear, there's some people who are not very happy, but the foul was called on number 15, Drew Ames. That is his, I believe, first personal foul. Left side, that's Evans. Evans to Jaron Foster, over to number 4, Carter. Carter's 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebounded by Bennett. Bennett gives the ball to the freshman Cooper Cummins. Cummins racing back the other way. Right side over to Bennett in the corner. Looks for a 3, decides not to. He'll drive left, spins right, floater, glass, good. Gives Bennett his first 2 of the night. 22-9 ball game. Snyder Cyclones up 13, 3:45 left here in the second quarter of action. Jaron Foster near side. The Hollis Tigers are still in their trap defense. Number 25, that's Flynn, will shoot a floater off the glass. Good. That gives Flynn 5 here in the second quarter. Number 12, Cummins, brings the ball up the court the other way. Sets up his offense. Picks the ball up and needs help over to Campbell. Campbell near side. Guarded by Flynn. Over to Bennett in the corner. Bennett drives right. Gives the ball to Black. Black over to Campbell in the corner. 3 ball, no good. Rebounded Bennett. Back to Ames. Ames loses it, and then Jaron Foster got the ball back, but then tripped and fell, and a walk is called. 3 substitutions in for the Snyder Cyclones. In comes number 3, Austin McPherson. 22, Ethan Howe, and 34, Jared Gallen is back in the ball game. Cummins will set up the offense for the Hollis Tigers once again. The Snyder Cyclones matched up. 2:54 left here in the second quarter of play. 24-9. The Snyder Cyclones are on top. Down low to Colby Black, and a bump off the glass is good, giving Black his 3rd points of the night. Ethan Howe over to Jaron Foster, left side. Then it's picked off by Colby Black, and a racing Drew Ames goes coast to coast and is fouled on his way up by number 14, Jaron Foster. Jaron Foster was not happy with that call. Coach Bull was not happy with that call. But regardless, number 15, Drew Ames, will go to the charity stripe to shoot a pair. 24-11, 13-point ball game. Snyder Cyclones on top. 2:27 left here in the final consolation bracket game of the evening. Ames' first free throw is up good. He has 4, I believe, so far tonight. Ames' second free throw up and good. That is his 5th. Jaron Foster brings the ball back up the court for the Snyder Cyclones. He wants to slow things down a bit. Number 1, Bennett, is on top of the Hollis Tigers trap, and then the ball will go over to the left side. Evans 3 ball on the way, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Ames. Ames will give the ball to number 2, Campbell. Campbell back over to his point guard, Cummins. Cummins racing down left side, gives the ball to Colby Black. Black top of the key to Campbell. Campbell drives left, floater on the way, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Colby Black. There was a foul called on the Snyder Cyclones, number 3, Austin McPherson. McPherson will check out of the game. In will come Justice Moeller. That was McPherson's 3rd personal foul in the game for the Hollis Tigers, number 32, Red Watson. Colby Black's free throw is no good, and then there was a foul on the rebound on number 1, Michael Bennett. The Snyder Cyclones put themselves in the bonus, which will send the Hollis Tigers to the charity stripe on any fouls here left in the first half of play. To the line is number 15, Trevor Evans, to shoot a 1-on-1. First free throw is in and good. That is his 9th point of this first half of play. 1:56 left here in the first quarter. 25-13. Evans, free throw good, gives him 10, extends the lead to a 13-point lead for the Snyder Cyclones. Cummins brings the ball up the court for Hollis Tigers. A screen is set by Colby Black, left side to Red Watson. His drive shot is no good. Rebounded by Justice Moeller, and Jaron Foster will be by the scores table. Over to number 22, Howe. Trevor Evans in the corner, 3 from the rim, no good. Rebounded by Colby Black. Colby Black has done a tremendous job the last couple of nights rebounding the ball. Cummins going the other way, right side floater, back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 21, Justice Moeller. Moeller will hand the ball off to a ball handler. Number 22, Ethan Howe, is near side. He will act like he is going to shoot, but then will try to make a pass and is picked off by Cummins. Cummins racing the other way over to Bennett in the corner. 3 ball in and out, no good, and the ball will go to I'm not sure, but there's a timeout on the floor by Coach Bull. 57 seconds left here in the first half of action. 26-13 Snyder Cyclones lead. You are listening to Classic Hits 97.7.
Looking for something special for your Valentine's sweetie this Valentine's Day? I know the perfect place, and they have the sweetest deals in town. It's the Flower Shop on Main in Hobart. Get your orders in early. Angie can make a wonderful gift basket for him or her. She has candies, stuffed animals, snoozy slippers, along with little girl snoozy slippers now too. There's simplified lotions, jewelry, and of course flowers of all kinds. The Flower Shop on Main in Hobart is the perfect place to find the perfect gift for your sweetie this Valentine's Day.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Welcome back to the Tri-County Tournament, brought to you by Great Plains Bank. The Hollis Tigers will inbounds the ball under their own goal. Cummins will inbounds the ball to number 1. That's Michael Bennett, top of the key to Red Watson. Red Watson back to Bennett, and he will set up his offense. Coach Hobart, I believe, wants to shoot one shot. Michael Bennett, right side to Red Watson. They're running a weave at the top of the key. 40 seconds left here in the first half of action. Out to Bennett, right side. He'll drive left, out to Watson. Watson pump fakes, drives in the lane. Floater is in and good, and he will be fouled. So he will go to the charity stripe to shoot, to finish an old-fashioned 3-point play. The foul is on number 25, that is Kyle Flynn. His first personal. Into the game is, I believe, number 22, Ethan Howe, for Jared Galvin. Red Watson's free throw on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Evans. Evans will hand the ball to his point guard, Jared Foster, who will, I believe, hold for one shot. Jaron Foster far side. Michael Bennett is running back and forth with the passes to try to disrupt them. 12 seconds left, 26-15. Snyder Cyclones on top. A lob and off the rim, no good. Rebounded Evans. Evans shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Hollis Tigers. Cummins half-court shot, no good. It was on line, just too short. So after one half of play, 26-15, the Snyder Cyclones are on top thanks to a 10-point half by Evans. You are listening to complete coverage of the Tri-County Tournament here on Classic Hits 97.7.
One of the biggest basketball fans in Oklahoma is Larry Halford from Hobart. Larry coached Hobart girls basketball in the 60s, junior high, high school, all levels. And in 7 years, Larry won a lot of ball games. And for the last 45 or so years, Larry has been Hobart's #1 fan. He goes to all the games. In fact, Larry's seen over 3,000 Hobart Bearcat basketball games. He's a real fan. So go Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from the Halford family. Larry and Brad, Jim and Marty. The Halfords from Hobart.
When it's Wednesday, it's sale day at the Hobart Stockyards. The Hobart Stockyards is a fine facility with good people to take good care of your cattle and work for a successful sale. Cattle are accepted all day Tuesday, and they'll feed and water them. As Rex Fleming always says,
this is Rex Fleming for Hobart Stockyards, Hobart, Oklahoma, where we want your business. And we sure appreciate your business.
That's the Hobart Stockyards, east of Hobart on Highway 183. Sale each Wednesday starting at 9:30 and special sale dates available.
Friends, you should come check out the fantastic selection of Browning safes at Hobart Farm and Garden. We have a better selection and at a better price than the other guys. And Hobart Farm and Garden is rapidly becoming one of the bigger Browning firearms dealers in all of southwest Oklahoma and North Texas. You want a Browning safe or firearm? Well, you need to come to Hobart Farm and Garden, where we also sell high-pro quality feeds, bulk and sack. We sell paint and plumbing supplies, all kinds of hardware, fencing supplies, trailers. There's cattle equipment, electrical supplies, tools. Listen, if we ain't got it, you don't need it. If you do, however, we will order it because we want your business and we'll work hard for it. Come to Hobart and Hobart Farm and Garden, South Hobart on Highway 9, and ask about the all-new products we'll have soon from the SHOT Show. The Wall family appreciate your business. Come see them. Hobart Farm and Garden, South Hobart, Highway 9. Your farmer's insurance agent in Hobart is Jack Hogg, and Jack has over 25 years' experience. Jack believes in keeping you informed of ways to protect what's important. Auto, home, life, whatever your insurance need. He'll find the policy you need, and you can enjoy personal service. He'll not only be your agent, but your friend. Always involved in the community, proud to be a Bearcat booster. Trust a proven company, Farmers Insurance, and a proven agent. Jack Hogg at 901 South Main in Hobart, 580-726-3077. Whether you're looking for your first home, your next home, or you just want to refinance your current home, you need to see Jim or Tommy, the experienced lenders at Interbank. Don't wait for interest rates to go up. Now's the time to act. Interbank wants your business. If it's a doable deal, we'll do it. Whatever your specific banking need, we consider it a privilege to be your bank. We're Interbank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students.
AFR agents in our great state are in many cases agents in the town they grew up in. That's the case in Hobart, where Justin Krieger is the local AFR agent. He grew up here. His interests are in Hobart and Kiowa County. He's involved in sports, FFA, 4-H, as well as the Main Street program in the local chamber. He wants to be your agent. Farm, life, home, automobile, liability. An agent that will find you the right policy, giving you the right protection. Come see Justin Krieger, your AFR agent in Hobart. Phone 726-3076. Friends, check out the January specials at Parts Plus in Hobart. Parts Plus batteries, silver $75.99, platinum $96.99, gold $94.99. Monroe-Matic plus shock absorbers, they're just $26.99. Mystic Bar and Chain Oil is a bargain at $4.49. Wix cabin air filters start at $17.49. And the Performance Test antifreeze testers, $119 and $2.99. Don't forget our large storage units and low tire prices at Parts Plus in Hobart. Parts and a lot more. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 7 locations to serve you. Hobart, Cordell, Sentinel, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, and Mangum. A family serving families. Larry and Kim Eshitai and their qualified staff are at your service 24/7. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. Larry and Kim Eshitai. There for you in your time of need. Count on Larry and Kim Eshitai. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, rayandmarthas.com. Sonny's Express is now serving delicious Hunt Brothers Pizza, and they have a full-service grill in Roosevelt. Hunt Brothers Pizza is now available in Hobart, Roosevelt, and in Granite. Don't forget the delicious Subways at the original Sonny's in Hobart, plus a full deli. Sonny's Express. 5 locations to serve you. 3 in Hobart, 1 in Roosevelt, 1 in Granite. Remember, now a full-service grill and Hunt Brothers Pizza in Roosevelt. Make a stop today out of Sonny's Express. If you think you're paying too much for insurance, you should see Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency in Hobart. The Watkins Agency is an independent agency representing several companies, and Van will find you the best rate and the best coverage for the home, automobile, farm insurance, liability, whatever you need. Contact Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency, 320 South Washington in Hobart. Give him a call at 580-726-5190. Woodland Gardens Assisted Living Center in Hobart is a new and beautiful facility. Woodland Gardens is for people 55 years of age and older. They offer 34 units, 448 square foot apartments. They serve 3 delicious home-cooked meals every day. Check out this new and quite beautiful facility for yourself or for a loved one. For more information, call Pat Holt, Administrator, 580-752-4445, 752-4445. Woodland Gardens at 915 North Broadway in Hobart.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Western Technology Center, an important member of Oklahoma's career tech system. It provides skills for success in today's workplace. Call today to find out what WTC can offer you. Western Technology Center, educating people for success. Give them a call at 580-726-8400 or online at westtech.edu. Western Technology Center.
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Guys, that special time of the year to get that special gift is almost here. Valentine's Day will be here soon, and Allison at Ace in the Hole has a special gift that you need to get. If you're just not sure, get a gift certificate. Allison also has a winter clearance sale with new merchandise arriving every day for spring. There's brands like Consuelo, Silver, and Rock Revival jeans, lots of beautiful jewelry. But for sure, remember Valentine's Day, it's coming soon, so see Allison at Ace in the Hole in downtown Hobart.
The foundation of success for any business is a strong sense of community. At Bank First, our roots run deep in Oklahoma. In fact, we're in more than 50 communities statewide. We're proud to be your next-door neighbors and your friends. Whether you have basic checking, cash management, or investment needs, Bank First can provide quality financial products for your business to prosper. Let us be your business partner. You'll find our people make a world of difference. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC.
Barbara and Larry Stewart at Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart are longtime Hobart Bearcat and Lady Bearcat boosters, proud once again to help with the radio broadcasts. Folks, when you need your hair cut, fixed, colored, tell Barbara the color, the cut, the style you want, and friends, she will do it. Barbara's been a beautician for a bunch of years, and she's really good. Call for an appointment, 726-3532.
Barbara's at 800 South Broadway in Hobart.
And go Bearcats. Good luck from Barbara and Larry Stewart. Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart. James and Betty Chaplin have been a part of Hobart for a long time. As a matter of fact, for over 40 years. They are proud to live here, proud to do their part in supporting our youth in all their activities. James and Betty have 4 granddaughters in the Hobart schools. They wish our youth success in activities like sports, academics, band, show ring, whatever they're doing. Do your best, because James and Betty are proud of you, proud to be Bearcat boosters. That's James and Betty Chaplin and family saying, go Bearcats!
Welcome back to second half of action between the Snyder Cyclones and the Hollis Tigers in the final game of the consolation side of the bracket. For the Snyder Cyclones on the court is number 22 Ethan Howell, Jaron Foster, Trevor Evans, number 21 Justice Moeller, and number 25 Kyle Flynn. Foster will bring the ball up the court for the Snyder Cyclones. Top of the key to Howell, 3-ball on the way, good. That will give him, I believe, his first 3 points of the ball game. 29-15, excuse me. Top of the key is the Hollis Tigers, number 2 Noah Campbell. To Cooper Cummins, left side to Bennett. Bennett over to Ames, punt fakes, drives, floater, in and out, rebounded by Colby Black. Colby Black goes back up, in and out, rebounded by number 21 Justice Muller. And there is a jump ball. Possession arrow points to the Hollis Tigers. So Cooper Cummins will inbound the ball under his own goal, out to Colby Black, and is mishandled, given back to Justice Moeller. Justice Moeller to Hal on the fast break, and will be thrown out of bounds off of the Hollis Tigers, Michael Bennett. So the Snyder Cyclones will get the ball back under their own goal. Jaron Foster will inbound the ball under his goal, out to Flynn. Flynn, top of the key, looking for his point guard to set up the offense, picks up his dribble over to Hal. Hal gives the ball to his point guard, Jaron Foster, set up the offense. Left side is Jaron Foster, looks for a slip. Trevor Evans off the glass, good, easy bunt for the Snyder Cyclones. 31-15, 6:45 here early in the second half of play. Cummins will drive right over to Ames. Ames, 3-ball on the way, good. Gives him his 8th point on the night. I believe I have 8, they have 7, so we'll go with them. Ames had a big night last night. If he can get going, they can stay right in this ball game. Right side is Flynn. Flynn, 15-footer on the way, no good. And the refs will say the ball was out on Trevor Evans and the Cyclones. Ball given back to the freshman Cooper Cummins. He will bring the ball up the court for Coach Joe Hobart. Cummins, far side, gives the ball to Bennett. Bennett drives right, floater. No, he acts like shooting a floater and tries to give the ball to Ames, but Ames wasn't looking, and the ball will go out on him. Jaron Foster brings the ball up the court, looking to his coach Bull for his play. 6 minutes left here in the third quarter of play. 31-18. Snyder Cyclones are up by 13. Left corner is Evans. Evans, high post to Hal. Hal down to Flynn. Flynn off the glass, good. 33-18, 15-point lead for the Cyclones. Cummins brings the ball up the court the other way, trying to get some offense going to get back on the board, and just like that, a great pass to Colby Black, and Colby Black will put it off the glass in, good. That gives him 5. Hal, left side, and he will be called for a walk and gives the ball right back to the Hollis Tigers. If they can hit a couple shots here quick and get some stops, they are right back in this ball game. Number 12, Cooper Cummins, yet again brings the ball up the court, drives left, kicks out to Bennett on the left, in the left corner. to Campbell, right side, drives left, dishes to Black, but is picked off by Flynn. Flynn going the other way, and then it is stolen from behind by Ames. Ames gives the ball to Cummins. Cummins right side, drives left, top of the key to Bennett. Bennett over to Campbell. 4:54 left here in the third quarter of play. Cummins drives left, floater on the way, rebounded by number 22, Ethan Howe. Floater couldn't go in and good, so it is rebounded by Howe in the Snyder Cyclones. Top of the key is Jared Foster. The Hollis Tigers are still in the 1-3-1 trap. Left corner, Evans on the way, front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by, that is Justice Moeller, and there is a 3-second violation called on him, and he will give the ball back to the Hollis Tigers. Hollis, yeah. Into the game is number 3, Austin McPherson, for number 25, Kyle Flynn. So the Hollis Tigers will bring the ball up the court with their point guard with the ball, Cooper Cummins. Cummins had a good night last night against Mangum in that late game that we've talked about quite a bit. Number 1, Bennett's pass into Colby Black could not be handled, and they will turn the ball back over to the Snyder Cyclones. 4:12 left here in the third quarter of play. You can listen to us on Classic Hits 97.7 on the TuneIn app. You can watch us on oksports.tv or the Facebook page. And the shot off the glass for the Snyder Cyclones, no good. And number 2, Campbell back the other way, top of the key to Cummins. Cummins drives left, back over to Campbell. Campbell's 10-footer is in, good. 33-22 ball game. Snyder Cyclones up 11 with 3.5 minutes left here in the third quarter of action. This again is the last game of the consolation bracket. 15-footer on the way by Hal is no good. Rebounded by Ames. Ames wants to push, and then the ball will go back out to Campbell, top of the key. Bennett over to Cummins. Cummins will reset the offense back over to Bennett. Bennett right side over to Campbell in the corner. Campbell's 3 on the way, front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Snyder Cyclones, and that is Ethan Howe. Going the other way, over to Foster. Foster in the corner to Justice Moeller. 3-ball, good. Good ball movement by the Snyder Cyclones. It gave Justice Moeller a wide open 3 in the corner. Score is 36-22, 2 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the third quarter of action. Michael Bennett, left corner, far side, guarded by Justice Moeller. Ames drives left and is tripped and fell. He was wanting a timeout, and he is granted it. So the Hollis Tigers will take a timeout. 2:37 left here in the third quarter of action. 36-22. Snyder Cyclones are on top. You are listening to Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks, hopefully you've been in and seen the improvements and additions that we've made at King's Supermarket in Hobart recently. Now, we hope you'll find our store looking better and better stocked than it's ever been. Our goal remains the same: great selection of groceries, produce, meat, gluten-free products, and so much more, with the lowest possible prices and always helpful and friendly employees, because we really do appreciate your business. Thank you. Neil Hobbs and staff, Clink Supermarket in Hobart, proud Bearcat boosters.
We are back here at Western Oklahoma State College, the Tri-County Tournament, brought to you by Great Plains Bank. This is the final game of 4 of the consolation side of the bracket. The next 4 games will be the championship side of the bracket, which will be the Hollis Tigers and the Mangum Tigers coming up next, with Michael Barnes on the call for that match up. So the Hollis Tigers will inbound the ball under their own goal. Cummins will inbound the ball to Colby Black. Colby Black will lay it in off the glass. Easy bump. 36-24, 2:30 left here in the third quarter of action. That is Colby Black's 7th point on the ball game. Top of the key, Jaron Foster set up the offense. Over to Hal, right side. Skip pass to Moeller. Moeller back to Jaron Foster. 15-footer in and out, no good. Rebounded by, that is Cummins. Cummins is instructed to push by Coach Hobart. Comes racing down the court, left side. Drives baseline. Colby Black gets the ball off the glass. Good. That gives him 9. 36-26. 1 minute 50 seconds left here in the third quarter of action. Just like that, Hollis Tigers are still in this ball game. Jaron Foster was trapped. Ball picked off by Cummins. Cummins racing the other way and is fouled on the fast break by Jaron Foster. Foster with the turnover, then racing back and committed a foul. 1:41 left here in the third period of play. A 10-point ball game, 36-26, and Cooper Cummins, the freshman, will go to the line to shoot 2. That is Jaron Foster's second personal and first team foul. Cooper Cummins' first free throw is in and out, no good. Can't cut into that deficit. Back to the line to shoot his second of 2. Ball is up and off front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Justice Muller. Gives the ball back to his point guard, Jaron Foster. Foster right side to Hal. The Hollis Tigers still in their 1-3-1 trap. Over to Jaron Foster, left side to number 34, Galvin, who checked in. 3 ball on the way from him. No good. Rebounded by Muller. Muller to the top of the key to Foster. Foster back to Galvin. Galvin will shoot a 3 and is fouled by number 1, Michael Bennett. So he will go to the line to shoot 3 free shots. That is Michael Bennett's second personal and first team foul. The first of 3 for Jared Galvin was no good. So on the court for the Snyder Cyclones, Galvin, Hal, Foster, Moeller, and number 30, Jake Melton. For the Hollis Tigers, in is Red Watson, number 12, Cummins, 1, Bennett, number 15, Drew Ames, and number 22, Colby Black. So Jared Galvin, the junior, will go to the charity stripe to shoot 2 of, that's his second? That was his third, excuse me. 38-26 ball game. He made 2 free shots, and the deficit is a 12.1 for the Hollis Tigers. Top of the key is Cummins. Cummins left side to set up the offense screen. Colby Black, he will go the other way. Cummins drives baseline and can't handle the ball. Ball on the ground. And as Tanner said last night, a rumbling, a stumbling, and a fumbling. Something like that. And there will be a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Snyder Cyclones. 57 seconds left here in the third quarter of action. 38-26. Snyder Cyclones on top. Jaron Foster, top of the key. Right side, 50 seconds left. He will hold for 1 shot, I presume. Over to number 22, Hal. 40 seconds left. The winner of this ball game will play at 1:20 tomorrow afternoon against the Lady Bison, who got beat in a good one on Thursday against the Luther Lions. Jaron Foster will hold for 1 shot. No pressure from the Hollis Tigers. 20 seconds left. Looking to Coach Bull for his play, and the Hollis Tigers will come out and pressure hard. Left side to Galvin. 3 ball on the way. No good. Rebounded by Jaron Foster. Jaron Foster will throw up a 30-foot shot, and they say he was fouled on the heave by number 15, Drew Ames. As you can hear, some of the Hollis Tiger fans aren't happy. So Jaron Foster will go to the charity stripe to shoot 3 free shots. 3.7 seconds left here in the third quarter of action. 38-26. Jaron Foster's first free throw is up and good. Extends the lead to 13. 39-26. So, like I said, the winner of this game will play the Lady Bison, who is ranked number 4 in Class B. Jaron Foster's second free throw up, good, extends the lead to 14. Third free throw, good. 3 of 3 right there, extends the lead to 15 seconds. 3 seconds left. Cummins going the other way. Last second heave, no good. After 3 quarters of action, the Snyder Cyclones up 15, 41-26. Come back for the fourth quarter to round up the consolation side of this bracket. You are listening to Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, if you can dream it, Michael can build it at Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in Hobart. Come check out all the yard art, the OU and OSU items, so doggone much more at Double Diamond. Hey, do you need cattle panels, a trailer, a cattle chute, a feeder? Michael has the equipment and the know-how when it comes to welding. Metal cells by the inch or by the foot. Michael, Misty, Marshall, Micaiah, and now little Maverick Wright. The Wright family, Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in the old Ford store in Hobart.
Optometrist Dr. Amy Straub is very excited to be the owner of Altus Family Vision, located at 112 Valverde Street. You'll still find the same great staff and professional services because our focus is on you. We'll help you update your glasses and contact prescription, and we do exams for eye diseases like glaucoma and macular degeneration. You're more than just eyes to us. Make an appointment today by calling 580-482-0051. Dr. Amy Straub and Altus Family Vision. Our focus is on you.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter of action between the Snyder Cyclones and the Hollis Tigers. The Fox Radio group is here in the booth. Tanner Fox on the camera. Michael Barnes will call the remainder 4 games of the championship side of the bracket. Have a couple of good ones coming up. In the girls' game is the Hollis Tigers and the Mangum Tigers, and then the Hobart Bearcats and the Luther Lions will face off in a high-powered, high-scoring game. Ames will bring the ball up the court for the Hollis Tigers to start off this fourth quarter of action. They are down by 15. They need to score quick, and that's exactly what Ames will do. They isolated him on the right side. He will drive right and get an easy bump off the glass. 41-28, 7:40 left here in the fourth quarter of action. Corner is Moeller to Flynn. Flynn down to McPherson. McPherson will get a bump off the glass. Takes the lead back to 15, 43-28. Cummins, top of the key, looking to his coach for his next play. Drives left over to Bennett. Bennett will drive out and kick the ball back to Cummins. Cummins drives baseline over to Red Watson. Watson's 3-ball on the way in, good. 43-31. Red Watson hits a big 3. He has 5 points on the ball game. Howe will bring the ball up the court over to Flynn. Flynn to Evans. Evans down to McPherson. McPherson's shot off the block is called a foul. He will go to the line to shoot a pair. Foul is on number 22, Colby Black. That is his 3rd personal and 3rd team foul. McPherson to shoot his first free shot is up and good. He has 4, I believe. 44-31 ball game. Snyder Cyclones on top. You can listen on Classic Hits 97.7 or watch on the 97.7 Facebook page or on oksports.tv, and his free throw was good. And then racing back the other way was Cummins. Cummins would be fouled on the floater, and he will go to the line now to shoot a pair of free shots. 45-31, 6:47 left here in the fourth quarter of play. The foul was called on number 3, Austin McPherson. McPherson, that's his 4th personal. He played really well last night, so if you're a Snyder Cyclone fan, that is not what you want to see, and he will sit. In comes number 30, Jake Melton. 45-32 ball game. Number 2, Noah Campbell, is set to check back in. Number 12, Cummins, his second free throw is up, good. Campbell will check in for Red Watson. So the Snyder Cyclones will inbound the ball in their backcourt. Flynn has the ball, full court pressure by the Hollis Tigers, over to Moeller. Moeller over to Evans. Evans 15-footer, front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Ames. Ames gives the ball to the freshman Cummins. Cummins racing back the other way. Drives left, kicks out to Bennett. Bennett to top of the key to Campbell. Campbell wants to shoot a deep three but won't. Right side, Ames. Ames punt fakes, wants to make a move, drives left, floater on the way, and a foul is called, and it will be a blocking foul on number 30, Jake Melton. That will send Drew Ames, the sophomore, to the line to shoot a pair. That is Jake Melton's second personal and third team foul. Drew Ames' first free throw is up and in, good. He is in double digits now with 10. He had a big night last night with over 20. His second free throw is up and in, good. 45-35 ball game. 6:11 left here in the fourth quarter of play. The Hollis Tigers are in full court pressure, trying to get a turnover, and there will be a timeout called on the court. We will take it with them. You are listening to Classic Hits 97.7.
Kirk and Todd Duff and Shelley and Jolie at Power Plus Beef Genetics just east of Hobart are a fourth-generation farm and ranch family breeding Angus and A-plus cattle. Kirk and Todd are both Hobart graduates. Both are active in the community and church and a whole lot of other things. They're Bearcat fans, and they encourage you to support our youth in all their activities. Attend all the games you can. Proud to be Bearcat boosters, expecting another great year. So good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Kirk and Todd Duff, Duff Brothers Beef Genetics.
Welcome back to Western Oklahoma State College here at the Pioneer Dome, the Tri-County Tournament, sponsored by Great Plains Bank. So the Snyder Cyclones, the home white, black numerals, orange trim, the Hollis Tigers in their road maroon will press, full court pressure by the Hollis Tigers, inbounds the ball, Snyder Cyclones in the backcourt. The Snyder Cyclones will break the press easy. Flynn, top of the key, drives right, out to Hal. Hal 3 in the right corner off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Cooper Cummins. That's exactly what you want if you're a Hollis Tigers fan. A quick shot and rebound by the Hollis Tigers, going back the other way. Cooper Cummins will set up the offense for his coach. Top of the key to Bennett. Bennett drives right, floater on the way off the glass, and good. 45-37 cuts the lead to 8. Don't look back now, but the Hollis Tigers are within striking distance, and their full court pressure will cause a turnover. Number 21, Justice Moller's pass was too high and gives the ball right back to the Hollis Tigers. 45-37, 5.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter of play. Top of the key is Noah Campbell. Campbell will set up the offense for Coach Hobart. Campbell right side to Bennett. Bennett left to Cummins. Cummins over to Campbell. They're just running a weave back and forth, waiting for a slip up by the Snyder Cyclones. Right side to Bennett. Bennett will drive left. Floater on the way, no good. Rebounded by Justice Moeller. Moeller is trapped, and he will give the ball to Evans. Evans will streak down the court and drives right, but is trapped in the corner to Jaron Foster. Foster top of the key over to, that is Hal. Hal back to Foster top of the key, and Foster with a smart move and will pull the ball back out. He understands that the time is their friend as long as it is running. So Hal top of the key over to Flynn. Flynn to Evans in the right corner. 3 ball on the way up front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Moeller. Moeller's putback is a foul was called on the putback, I should say, and Justice Moeller will go to the charity stripe to shoot a pair. Foul is on number 2, Noah Campbell, his second personal and fourth team foul. 45-37, score. The Snyder Cyclones are on top with 4 minutes 35 seconds left to go here in the game. Justice Moeller's first free shot is off the back of the rim. No good. He cannot extend the lead for his Cyclones. Second free throw up and in, good. That gives him, I believe, that is 8. So back the other way, Cummins over to Campbell. Campbell punt fakes, wants to shoot. Back to Cummins in the right corner. Cummins will make a move on Jaron Foster. Back out to Campbell. Campbell punt fake, drives left. Floater on the way, front of the rim, no good. Rebounded Cummins. Cummins will shoot a floater. They will say it is a foul on a pass. So Cummins will inbound the ball for the Hollis Tigers under his own basket. 4:15 left here in the game. 46-37, 9-point lead for the Snyder Cyclones. The foul's on number 14. That is Jaron Foster. The ball is inbounded to Campbell. Campbell drives baseline out to Bennett in the left corner. Back to Campbell. Campbell will pull the ball back up to the top of the key to set up his offense. Cummins, top of the key. Over. He will spin right and will try to shoot a floater. He did not really have possession of the ball whenever he went up, but there's a foul called on his way up on number 22, Ethan Howe. That is his second personal and 5th team foul. So Cooper Cummins will go to the line to shoot 2. And if you can get 2 points without the clock moving, I think you're a happy camper if you're a Hollis Tigers. And that is, he will make his first of 2, 46-38. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Cummins' second free throw is in, good, 46-39. Full court pressure, and then the ball is turned over. Cummins will make a floater, 46-41. Just like that, it's a 5-point game. Trevor Evans will bring the ball up the court for the Snyder Cyclones, streaking back the other way. Uncontrolled floater, and there will be a blocking foul called on the Hollis Tigers, which will send Jaron Foster to the charity stripe. Foul is on number 22, Colby Black, his 4th personal and 5th team foul. Jaron Foster will go to the charity stripe to shoot a pair of free throws. 46-41, 3 minutes 43 seconds left here to go in the game. Jaron Foster's first free throw is up and good. Extends the lead to 6. Into the game is Austin McPherson in for Justice Moeller. McPherson has had to sit quite a bit this game because he's been in foul trouble. But if you are a Snyder Cyclone, you want him in the ball game here with 3 minutes and 43 seconds left. Jaron Foster's second free throw is no good, but on the rebound, the ball will go to the Hollis Tigers, and Coach Bull was not happy, and I understand why. So Cooper Cummins will bring the ball up the court for the Hollis Tigers. Needs a good possession here to keep it close. Noah Campbell, top of the key, backdoor pass to Ames. Ames floater on the way, good. 47-43, 3:25 left here to go in the fourth quarter of play. Snyder Cyclones are on top. Hollis Tigers are in full court pressure. The Snyder Cyclones will break it. Hal going back the other way, and there is a charge called on the fast break. So there will be a foul on number 22, Ethan Moeller. Good job by Colby Black to take the charge, and if you are a Hollis Tiger fan, then that is good. And as Michael Barnes would say, bring out the bugle section. Going back the other way, Cummins, left side over to Bennett. Bennett drives right, almost picked off by Evans, and there will be a reach-in foul called on number 15, Evans. So that will send the Hollis Tigers to the line to shoot 1-on-1. They are now in the bonus on that foul. That is number 15, Trevor Evans' first personal and 7th team foul. Bennett's first free throw is in and good. 47-44 ball game, 3-point game. 3 minutes, 6 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw in, out and no good. Rebounded by Hal gives the ball to Foster. Winner goes on to play the Lady Bison tomorrow afternoon in the consolation game. Evans, right side, gives the ball off to McPherson. McPherson drives baseline and puts the ball off the glass and in. Good. 49-44. 5-point lead for the Snyder Cyclones. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in this game. Cummins, top of the key. Left side, drives left on a good bounce pass by Cummins to Colby Black, and he'll get a bump. Easy bump. 49-46, 2:27 left to go, and the ball will be picked off by number 2, Campbell, on their full court pressure. 3-point game. The Hollis Tigers need a good possession here. Cummins will drive left and then try to hand the ball off to Colby Black, but McPherson will pick the ball off. Going back the other way is Flynn. Flynn picked up his dribble, back to McPherson. McPherson, top of the key, over to Evans. Evans to Jaron Foster, back to Evans, who was cutting. No, excuse me, McPherson, who was cutting, and he will be fouled on his way up. He will go to the line to shoot a pair. Foul is on number 2. That is Noah Campbell. His 3rd personal and 6th team foul. A timeout is called on the court by the Snyder Cyclones. Full timeout. You are listening to Classic Hits 97.7.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Welcome back to a close ball game between the Hollis Tigers and the Snyder Cyclones. The score 49-46. 1 timeout left for the Snyder Cyclones. 2 left in the game for the Hollis Tigers. Any foul from here on out results in free throws. 7 fouls for the Snyder Cyclones and 6 fouls for the Hollis Tigers. So the Snyder Cyclones will shoot 2 free throws. Austin McPherson was fouled on a drive, so he will go to the line to try to extend this past a 1-possession ball game. 1:57 left here in the 4th quarter. The refs will line up, and Austin McPherson will step up to the line to shoot 1 of 2 free shots. McPherson had a great game yesterday. See if he can come in clutch for his ball club. First free throws up off the back of the rim, no good. Mechanics in the lead, 49-46. 1:57 left here in this game. Austin McPherson to the line. Dribble, sets his feet. Free throw up, good. Extends the lead to a 2-possession ball game. Back the other way is Cummins. 1:55 left here to go in the 4th quarter. Backdoor pass to Ames, and the shot is blocked. Going the other way is Hal. Hal racing down the other way, and there's a walk called. He tried to jump stop and just took 1 too many steps, and Coach Bull was not happy. The ref was explaining to him why he called that. So, top of the key is Cummins. The freshman will try to get some more points on the board to cut this lead down. It's 50-46. 90 seconds to go left here in the game. There's a ball on the floor, and there is a timeout called by the Snyder Cyclones. So after this timeout, they will get the ball. 50-46. 90 seconds left to go. Come on back. You're listening to Classic Hits at 97.7.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie. at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
Looking for something special for your Valentine's sweetie this Valentine's Day? I know the perfect place, and they have the sweetest deals in town. It's the Flower Shop on Main in Hobart. Get your orders in early. Angie can make a wonderful gift basket for him or her. She has candies, stuffed animals, snoozy slippers, along with little girl snoozy slippers now too. There's simplified lotions, jewelry, and of course flowers of all kinds. The Flower Shop on Main in Hobart is the perfect place to find the perfect gift for your sweetie this Valentine's Day.
Welcome back to a close one, 50-46. The Snyder Cyclones are on top, and they will get the ball coming out of this timeout, and they are in their backcourt. Presumably the Hollis Tigers will come out in full court pressure. Any fouls here on out will result in free shots. The Snyder Cyclones are lined up in a line across the court. The Hollis Tigers in full court pressure. Flynn will inbound the ball to Howe, guarded closely by Campbell. Campbell tries to cut off Howe, but Howe will get down the court, but he will lose his dribble and gives the ball right back to the Hollis Tigers. 50-46, 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of play. The Hollis Tigers need a quick bucket to cut this down to one possession, and there is a tip, but Bennett will get the ball back down to Colby Black, and just like that, it's a 2-point game. 52-48, 1 minute 5 seconds left, and Kyle Flynn will bring the ball up the court, guarded closely by Cummins. Flynn racing down the court, coast to coast, floater on the way, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Campbell. Campbell back the other way, needs a good possession to tie this ball game up. The Hollis Tigers, I don't believe, have led all night. Right side to Ames. Ames drives left. Floater on the way, no good. Rebounded by McPherson, and there is a foul called on the rebound by Colby Black, which will send McPherson to the line to shoot a 1-and-1, and just like that, Colby Black will foul out of this game. He had a tremendous game, was on the boards all night. High energy and lots of effort into the game is Red Watson, number 32. 52-48, 41.5 seconds left to go. McPherson to the line to extend this to a two-possession game. First free throw is off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Ames. Ames coming back the other way. He had a great game last night. See if he can come up big for his team. Bennett in the corner, down to Cummins. Cummins will lose the ball, and McPherson will try to save it, and it is out on the Hollis Tigers. So Kyle Flynn will inbound the ball far side in his own backcourt. 27 seconds left, 52-48. Looking for a baseball pass, not there. Howe has the ball in the front court, and there will be a foul called on number 12, Cooper Cummins, which will send Ethan Howe, to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. 50-48, 23 seconds left here in this close ball game. Winner goes on to play the Lady Bison at 1:20 in the consolation champion game. Ethan Howe to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Dribble, ball up, in and good. 51-48. If he makes the second of two free shots, he will extend this lead to a two-possession ball game. 23.2 seconds left. Second free throw is good. 52-48, a 4-point ball game. Noah Campbell needs to get down the court quickly and get to the rack quickly. Red Watson, three ball, good. 52-51. Red Watson comes in the game for Colby Black, and just like that, hits a three. It is 52-51, a 1-point ball game. Snyder Cyclones on top with 12 seconds left to go. As Michael Barnes will say, come on back to the edge of your seat here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756. One of the biggest basketball fans in Oklahoma Oklahoma is Larry Halford from Hobart. Larry coached Hobart girls basketball in the 60s, junior high, high school, all levels. And in 7 years, Larry won a lot of ball games. And for the last 45 or so years, Larry has been Hobart's #1 fan. He goes to all the games. In fact, Larry's seen over 3,000 Hobart Bearcat basketball games. He's a real fan. So go Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from the Halford family. Larry and Brad, Jim and Marty, the Halfords from Hobart.
All right, welcome back to Western Oklahoma State College. The score 52-51, Snyder Cyclones on top with 12.7 seconds to go, and they will inbound the ball in their own backcourt. Both teams are in the bonus. Any fouls here on out will result in 1-1, and the only timeout left is for the Hollis Tigers, and they have one. Flynn will inbound the ball for the Snyder Cyclones. Looking for a baseball pass, not there, into Jaron Foster, and Jaron Foster will throw the ball away, gives the ball right back to the Hollis Tigers. 52-51, 9.2 seconds to go left here in this ball game. The Hollis Tigers haven't led all night, but they have the chance to take the lead here on this possession. Cummins will inbound the ball to Campbell. Campbell back to Cummins. Cummins racing down the court the other way, down the middle of the lane, and fouled on a floater. He will go to the line to shoot a pair. 3.4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter of play. The freshman, Cooper Cummins, will go to the charity stripe to shoot two and potentially to tie and potentially to take the lead. The foul is on number 25, Kyle Flynn, his second personal and 8th team foul. Number 12, Cooper Cummins, to the line to shoot his first one, and good. Ties the ball game with 3.4 seconds left. If the freshman can make this free throw, he will take probably the first lead for the Hollis Tigers all night. Shrugs his shoulders, dribble, ball up, front of the rim, good! Takes the lead, 53-52, 3 seconds left. Howell the other way, half-court shot, no good! No good, so the Hollis Tigers will win on a pair of clutch free shots by Cooper Cummins. The final score, 53-52, and the Hollis Tigers will go on to play the Lady Bison in the consolation game tomorrow night. So the Western Oklahoma State College player of the game, I'm going to give it to Cooper Cummins with those two last-second free shots to take the lead. Up next is the Mangum Lady Tigers and the Hollis Lady Tigers in the first of 4 championship bracket games. After this, you will listen to Michael Barnes on the call for the last 4. You are listening to Classic Hits 97.7.
When it's Wednesday, it's sale day at the Hobart Stockyards. The Hobart Stockyards is a fine facility with good people to take good care of your cattle and work for a successful sale. Cattle are accepted all day Tuesday, and they'll feed and water them. As Rex Fleming always says,
this is Rex Fleming for Hobart Stockyards, Hobart, Oklahoma, where we want your business, and we sure appreciate your business.
That's the Hobart Stockyards, east of Hobart on Highway 183. Sale each Wednesday starting at 9:30 and special sale dates available.
Friends, you should come check out the fantastic